Hello? Hi. Hi, friends. Happy Thursday. It is Thursday, my dudes. I'm excited. Are you excited? I mean, I guess it's already basically the evening, so if you're excited, it's a little late to be excited. But it's fine. Kristen, what is that? Why are we changing name colors and why did you steal Freezy's old color? Wait, no, that's Freezy's like current color. I liked the green. Okay, let me say hello to everyone. Kristen, welcome in. Congrats on being first. How are you? Kristen, thank you for the ticket. Rain, welcome in. Congrats on being second first. How are you doing, Rain? It's good to see you. Adni, it's good to see you, Adni. How are you today? How are you doing? Thank you for the ticket. Disastrix, welcome in. Thank you for the ticket. How are you doing today? Jordan, hello. How are you, Jordan? It's good to see you. Emily's here as well. Hi, Emily. How are you? It's good to see you. Mello, hello. How are you? Mello, I'm sorry that you're not feeling well. Are you feeling like any better? Or is today just like a completely sick day for you? Michael, welcome in. Thank you for the ticket. How are you doing today, Michael? It's good to see you. Israri, welcome in. Thank you for the ticket. Nina, welcome in. It's good to see you, Nina. How are you today? Happy Thursday. Desmond, welcome in. Thank you for the ticket, Desmond. How are you doing? Alex, it's good to see you as well. Thank you for the ticket. How's it going? And Office, welcome in. Thank you for the ticket. How are you doing? And Flippy, welcome in. How are you? It's good to see you. Let me see that I make sure to say hello to everyone. I can't talk. Desmond! Why did TTS just say, huh? Like that. It was a very, very interesting thing. Desmond, thank you so much for resubbing for 3 months. I really appreciate it. Thank you, thank you. I hope you're doing well today. Rain, yes, it's a Tortoro, Rain. Rain, don't tell me. Listen, Rain, I don't want to put you on the spot, but don't tell me you haven't seen My Neighbor Tortoro, because literally so many things on my channel are Tortoro themed, but it's okay. Mufasa, welcome in. Welcome in. Thank you so much for being here. And thank you for subbing with your Prime. I really appreciate that. Thank you, thank you. I hope you're doing well today. And I hope you like your sub badge and the emotes. Also, Mimi, welcome in. How are you doing today? It's good to have you here. I hope you're doing well. Yeah, this music, Studio Ghibli Jazz, it's giving like the Club Penguin pizza parlor music vibes, which I'm thriving. I loved Club Penguin. I loved the game Pizzatron 3000 or whatever that was called. I don't know. I loved Club Penguin. Authentic, welcome in. It's good to see you too. How are you doing today? I wonder how long it's been since my last time speaking in chat. Yes, Alex, it feels like it's been quite a long time, right? Well, it's good to see you. I hope you're doing well. Also, Spooky, welcome in. How are you doing today? It's good to see you. Kristen, you couldn't adjust to the green. I liked it. I'ma listen until I find an outfit I like. Okay, good luck. Good luck. Mufasa, welcome in. Again, I hope you're having a great week. How's everyone's week going? I feel like it's really weird working at a school because I feel like the week goes by both very, very fast and very, very slow. Like, I don't know, like the time that I spend at home feels like it goes by really fast because it feels like I get home from school and I'm just like exhausted and then all of a sudden it's time to go to school again, which doesn't sound fun, but like I have a good time at school. It just feels like I'm literally always there. It feels like that. Busy with work and feeling some Stardew? Yes. That's how I am too right now. Like, because I was going to play Final Fantasy VII Remake today, but it's just been like a very... The kids have not been like super well behaved, and now that I'm gaining more responsibility in the classrooms, I'm the one that has to like correct their behavior more often, so it's just been like very, very it's been tiring at school this week just to like correct them all the time, and I still don't really know how to best address behavior, so I've just been like tired, and I'm like, I want to play Final Fantasy, but also I just don't think I want to do anything more difficult than how my day like already was. And again, not that it was bad, it's just something new for me. I'm pretty sick, so I probably won't be here for long. No problem, Mello. Thank you so much for saying hello. Please take care of yourself. I'm sorry that you're feeling sick. I hope you're feeling better soon. I was feeling a little bit sick yesterday. Like I think just like being around with the kids, y'all, that's the thing. The kids are always coughing. They're like they're germ machines, and I for sure have like something like of a cold. Yesterday I had a sore throat and I was just like not feeling good. But today I feel pretty okay. I feel pretty good. Like my throat isn't sore anymore at least. My first Ghibli movie was when we watched House. That's right, Rain. I forgot about that. You need to watch My Neighbor Totoro. Israri, I hope you're doing well. Also, ABT, welcome in. How are you? It's good to have you here. Oh, that's so awkward that Kristen says, I think I got it literally the moment that Shot comes in with the same exact color. It's like you planned that. Yeah, one of you guys have to change. Yeah, the Monday through Friday 9 to 5 life is weird. Yeah, I mean, and I'm not even 9 to 5. I'm just like 8-ish to 3-ish, which is less than that, but it still feels like I'm always there. ABT, what a good poll idea. Which movies do you want to include in that? Because I think we can include up to 5 options in a poll. Shock, how are you doing today? Yeah, oh, those kiddos. Teach them the way of the wigs. Should I just make them all wear wigs? That could be interesting. That would actually be very, very chaotic. Mario, welcome in. How are you doing today? It's good to see you. Also, Jen, welcome in. Any new homework excuses? Not yet. Not yet. After that whole incident with the girl lying about forgetting or losing her Chromebook, we haven't really had that. But also, they don't have homework. My teacher doesn't assign homework. Kristen, I hate that color. It doesn't scream fresh fruit at all. It screams like freshly mowed lawn in a swamp. Okay, well, I am a little hurt. Drew, welcome in. Thank you for the ticket. How are you doing today? It's good to see you. And Walrus, welcome in. Thank you for the ticket as well. How's it going? Oh, yeah, I like the brighter green. Yeah, that green is nice, Kristen. That new one. The moldy fruit. Not that. I didn't say that. Jordan said that, not me. I'm okay. I stayed up too late and I'm supposed to go into the office today, but I do not have the bandwidth to do that, so I decided no, I will not. I wish I could do that with the children at the school. Oh, also Pussycat Doll, welcome in. Thank you for the follow. How are you doing today? It's good to see you. Good to have you here. It screams moldy orange spots. Sheesh. Desmond said it. Desmond said it, not me. I'm just the messenger. Kit Kat, welcome in. How are you doing today? Green. I love green. I like that shade of green, Kristen, that you chose. Kristen, I think you and your username look beautiful. Yes, we like the green, right? Oh shoot, we had homework. I was always that kid in school. In high school, I was literally always the kid that didn't even know that we had homework. That was me. And then when I did know that I had homework, I never did my homework in high school. Like literally ever. I think I only ever did homework in school when the teachers would make me. Dusty green. Dusty green is nice. My favorite shade of green, I don't have it in here. I don't think, well, I have a few favorite shades of green. One of them is like this sage green on my keyboard. I love that color. I also really like an army green, which is, I have a water bottle that colored, but today I have this one that has spilled coffee on it. So, you know, we're vibing. So you could call this like a powder blue with a hint of brown. Thanks, friends. I'm glad we have that solved. Yes, I like that color. Chai is working the angles. Yes, and I have Chai here because I forgot to give Chai a treat yesterday or Monday when we reached the sub goal, so I can do that now. Although now that I'm doing this, I feel like I'm having deja vu and I did give it to her on Monday. But it's okay, we'll give her another one right now. Look at how she's like not even getting up. She's like, mother, feed me whilst I lay in this chair. That's her right now. Here you go, Chai Pie. Oh my god, she's so cute. Look at the way she's chomping. Like, why? You would think that I gave her a huge bone. The way that she's like opening her mouth so large. It's literally the tiniest treat ever. Yeah, Chai is working the ankle. She's very cute. Sorry, teacher, I forgot. I forgot. There are so many kids whenever I ask a question, they'll all raise their hands because they all like participating. But then if I call on one that doesn't actually have an answer, it's so funny because they'll just go, I forgot. like they'll immediately say, I forgot. You must have been in detention most days. No, I went to a private school where they didn't have detention, and instead teachers would actually meet with me and help me do my work. So in that aspect, I was spoiled. I used to do my homework on the hour-long bus ride to and from school. Hour? Why was your bus ride an hour long? I actually lived on the outskirt of like my district when I went to the public school. And I think my bus ride, it wasn't like it wasn't an hour, but I think it was like 30 to 45 minutes long, and even that felt so long. I hated it. So it was really, really nice when my older brother, got his license, and then he could drive us home, because it literally was only like a 10-minute drive, but since we lived so far away and there were people like on the way of the school bus, it would take a lot longer. So maybe Desmond is similar to me. Big chomp, exactly. Joke's on you, she's getting the flavors on every taste bud. She's just like me for real. Drew, how are you? Also, homie, welcome in. Yes, this is my dog Chai. She's a Jack Russell Beagle mix, and we love her here, and I hope that you do too. I don't know what she's doing over there now. I think she's probably eating her Frito feet. Karu, welcome in. I'm doing really well today. How are you? It's good to see you. The entire private school was the detention? Okay, you might be onto something, because my parents sent me there when I started to fail out of public school, so it could actually make sense. It was an hour because I went to a county agricultural school. Oh, so we had around 15 towns? Wow, that's wild. This area right now is like a very small school, but everyone lives very close. It's kind of nice. The school that I'm working at, that is. Star Wars Freak, welcome in. Thank you for the ticket. How's it going? Natural resource management was my major. Oh, wait, at your school? At your high school, or are we talking about something else? It took me an hour to get to school. We played D&D sometimes on the bus, so some good points. That's really fun. I remember my friends and I would play Pokemon cards on the bus. Chai, stop licking butt. Thank you. You're embarrassing me. Adam, welcome in. Thank you for the ticket. How are you doing? I'm doing pretty well. Thank you for asking. Kristen, welcome in. Thank you for the ticket. How are you doing today, Kristen? Look at the way she's sitting. She's something else. She's something else. Yeah, I've been having a very long week, and not in a bad way. It's just long. I'm excited for the weekend. I'm becoming one of those people that's like, oh my god, finally Friday, and I hate that mindset so much. I hate that, like, it feels like everyone's just living for Friday / the weekend. I feel like that's awful, but that's where I'm at right now. But today we had some like fun things that we did at school. It's Groundhog's Day. Did anybody see the groundhog? And what is it? What's his name again? Punxsutawney Phil? Did anybody see him? He actually is really cute. Yeah, so at high school we had 7 natural, small, and large animal signs. Oh, that's interesting. You spent 4 years learning one of those? That's very interesting. I don't think I've heard of a school like that. I didn't get a chance to watch Alana because I was working. Yeah, that's the downside of being at school, is that I miss so many people's streams. Like, Alana only streams during the week, in the mornings, so I'm working then. So I can't really pop in anymore, which really sucks. So we had 7 buses that got kids from all over the county that wanted to pursue a career. Wow. That's wild. Wait, so how far away did you actually live from it? Like, if you were to just drive straight there? How many more hours of... how many more days of winter? Yeah. Punxsutawney Phil said that we have 6 more weeks of winter, which sucks. Who is Punxsutawney? Kristen, how do you not know about Punxsutawney Phil? He's from Pennsylvania. You're from Pennsylvania. Yeah, he saw his shadow. So if you guys don't know, Punxsutawney Phil is a groundhog. And today is Groundhog's Day in the United States. And it's like a really, really, really weird tradition where every morning in this town called Punxsutawney in Pennsylvania, they get out this groundhog and everyone's wearing like top hats and trench coats. Basically, I don't know what those kind of coats are called, but the groundhog will see whether or not he sees his shadow, and that will determine whether or not there will be 6 more weeks of winter or not. So the fact that he saw his shadow today means that there are going to be 6 more weeks of winter. Yeah, he saw his shadow. Punxsutawney Phil saw his shadow. Exactly, ABT. Also, Sindra, welcome in. Thank you for the ticket. How are you doing today? And Saz, welcome in. Thank you for the ticket. Nina, it's good to see you. Thank you so much. I hope your day went well too. Yeah, literally so rude of Punxsutawney Phil to have seen his shadow. Also, Alex, welcome in. How are you doing today? It's good to see you. Oh, it was 15 minutes. The bus was an hour because we hit 3 towns. Oh, okay, I get it. It's late here in Norway, so just gonna leave a lurk. No problem, Sindra. Thank you so much for lurking. I appreciate you. I hope you have a good night. I didn't even know it was Groundhog's Day. Come on. Where have you been? Get forklift certified. That way you can get ahead in production and chill until you need to start working again. Wait, what? The second most famous groundhog is named Gus, and he's a lottery mascot. That sounds actually very familiar. You know, it really does sound like the fakest, most made-up holiday ever when you put it that way. Exactly, Kristen. Like, for our first graders today, we watched the news, like, clip of them doing it, and they have, like, a whole poem, and it's a bizarre thing. It's very bizarre. It seems like a cult. Phil is never wrong. Is that true, though? Is that actually true? Because I feel like it's just fair to say that there's always 6 more weeks of winter. I for real didn't know. I thought it was some random groundhog they grabbed off the streets and showcased their shadow. No, it's always the same groundhog. I mean, I don't know how long groundhogs live for, but it's like a tame one because they literally have to like hold him. So I don't think any groundhog off the street would be okay with being held, and they would probably bite people. Dr. Phil saw his shadow, not Dr. Phil. Joey, welcome in. Thank you for the ticket. Wait, are the tickets not working? It looks like it is. It says you have 50. So like legit half my school day was spent in classes related to like conservation animals found in the area. That's interesting. That sounds kind of fun. I forget all the dates and holidays when I work from home each day. Time doesn't exist. That's fair. I mean, because typically I wouldn't care at all about Groundhog's Day, but like because now I'm with first graders, I kind of did. I guess it's fun for them. And then we also have been learning about Black History Month the past couple days, since yesterday was February 1st, and today the whole school did a parade around the school, and it was the most chaotic thing ever. Like each grade had a different slogan they had. First grade had clap for peace, and it was so loud, but it was very sweet. It was very sweet stuff. Angie, welcome in. Thank you for the ticket. How are you doing today, Angie? And Ed, welcome in. How are ya? Thank you for the ticket. And Homie, thank you for the ticket. And Chunky, welcome in. Thank you for the ticket. How are you doing today? It's good to see ya. Why can't I come out of a hut and show off my shadow? You could, Kristen, if you wanted to. I'm just not sure anyone would like film it and put it on the news. How do they know if he sees his shadow or not? Do they ask him, or do they just go based off the weather? Well, when I was watching the news clip today, they took him out of like his little hut that he lives in, and they put him on something, and there's literally like 5 men standing around him, and they're all like nodding and stuff. Lena, welcome in. Thank you so much for the gifted sub. I appreciate that. Welcome, welcome. Thank you. Let's see, who did that go to? Wait, oh, okay. I think that might be Lou, unless I'm very wrong. Since it's a Japanese name, I'm not sure. But thank you. I really appreciate that. Thank you for being here. But yeah, there were like 5 men around him. And they were all like, they were literally like this. Like they were actually deciding whether or not he saw his shadow. It was like a very scientific process, I guess. And then they have a scroll, like a classic scroll where they read the statement from. If I ever meet Gus in real life, it's over. Wait, why, Joey? What did he do to you? L equals 50. I don't get it. Is that like the Roman numeral for 50? I don't know that. My first job was there too. They had student workers, so I worked in the barn. Oh, that's pretty cool. Wait, did I hear that right? Clap. Clap for cheeks? No, Michael. No, Michael. Not clap for cheeks. It's, clap for peace. Peace, like peace. Why can't you film it and put it on the news? I can film it, but I don't know if the news will want it. Are we talking about the groundhog? The groundhog looks so confused. Yet we are talking about the groundhog. Yeah, they literally speak to the groundhog in a made-up language. Yeah, they were like, we were talking to him in groundhogese. I'm like, come on now. Come on now, why are we making this like too much of a thing? Cute dog in the back, thank you. Thank you, breakfast, welcome in. I hope you're doing well today. Oh, Ella's in Roman numerals. Okay. They claim they understand it and it tells them if he saw it. I'm not joking. Wait, do you think they actually understand him? Or do you think they actually think they understand them? Or is this just something they do to like be funny or for the kids? What if one day he feels like being in a silly mood and pretends to see his shadow? Oh my god, what if we have a sarcastic Punxsutawney Phil? How would we know? Would we be able to read his sarcasm? Digging the Wizard of Barge long sleeve you have on? Thank you, Flippy. Thank you. They're my favorite shirts. I was wearing one last time too, I think, because I remember Kristen talking about it. May Gusta Nachos, welcome in. How are you doing today? Thank you for the follow. Thank you for being here. I thought L was the L was for the way you look at me. They actually understand him. Alex is speaking like he's one of them. Do we think that Alex is one of the people that understands the groundhogs? That makes more sense for a first grader to say. I had Spotify open too, so I was caught off guard. I thought I heard it like that. Please, not the clap for cheeks. Although the first graders quickly changed it to clap for pizza instead of peace, but we can respect their creativity. People can form all kinds of bonds with animals. I believe it's possible. I mean, I always give Chai a voice. I think that Chai talks to me. But I don't know. I mean, do we actually think that a groundhog can tell whether there's going to be more winter? I mean, if you say it like that, I do think that a groundhog would know when winter is over since they hibernate, right? So they have to come out at some point. But is it by the shadow? Because that just doesn't make sense to me. That doesn't make sense. Because what if it's just like an unusually cloudy day where he wouldn't see his shadow, and that would still mean winter is almost over? That's weird. It's been going on for hundreds of years, so if it's a joke, it's getting a little old at this point. I mean, it's like Santa, no doubt in my mind. Also, they're like on their 4th or 5th fill. I mean, that's actually not that many. I thought, how long do groundhogs live though? Groundhog age expectancy? Because 4 or 5 is really not that. Oh yeah, I think it's more than that. It says the average lifespan of a groundhog is 3 years. Y'all, they've been through like 50 groundhogs at least. Like around that. Pizza over peace, I agree, kids. I have a cart full of their shirts. Kristen, does that mean, are we gonna be matching? Are you getting any matching ones with me or different ones? RMJ, welcome in. Thank you for the ticket. How are you doing? Kids deserve a pizza party now? Okay, see, that would be very nice for me. I would love a pizza party as well. Bork, welcome in. How are you doing today? It's good to see you. 9 to 15 years. It says 3 years. 3 years is really not that long. Maybe 6. No, it's actually the same groundhogs. What do you mean? Like, it's this groundhog, Phil, is just somehow like 100 years old. Groundhogs live forever as long as people believe in them enough. So now they're Tinkerbell, is what I'm getting. Yes, Kristen, you should. I know that. I think Haley has that one too. I think Haley has the optimistic one too, so we can all match. Stop, no, because of all the pizza parties are like Little Caesars. I mean, honestly, that's true. We need good pizza. We do need good pizza. Like Domino's. Punxsutawney Phil, and then in really small font, the 19th. Punxsutawney Phil Jr. Who would win in a fight, Punxsutawney Phil or Santa? I feel like definitely Punxsutawney Phil, because groundhogs they remind me of beavers. They have beaver-like teeth, right? Yeah, they're rodents. I'm looking at a picture right now. They got these teeth like this. Yo, if Punxsutawney Phil goes for Santa's ankles, he's done for. I kind of like Little Caesars though. I don't think I've ever had Little Caesars. Just, it doesn't sound good. Just tell them they'll get all the pizza parties they desire if you quit school and become a blue-collar cog in the wheel. Ah, yes. And then they would say, Miss Emmy, what's a cog? And then I would have to explain that. Yeah, but Santa got a squad of 9 reindeer. Okay, well, are we including them in the fight or just Santa? Please, Punxsutawney Phil was my father. You could call me Pux Phil. And then eventually it's like, please, Pux Phil was my father. You can call me P Phil. What's wrong with Little Caesars? They changed their whole recipe? Wait, really? So it's better now? Is that true? Ain't going to lie, his name goes hard, Punxsutawney. It's so hard to say. It's so hard to say. Ori, welcome in. Thank you for the ticket. How are you doing today? It's good to see you. Is Rudolph included in the 9? I don't know, actually. I'm guessing so, because the other ones are in 2s, and then if it's an odd number, I would assume Rudolph is the one at the front. But they don't often include Rudolph in anything. Groundhogs don't deserve this amount of praise. Why not? They're actually quite cute as long as you don't look at their teeth. Aw, there's pictures of baby groundhogs and they're cute. For $5, can you really complain? Is that how much Little Caesars is? Yeah, I would complain for $5. So is it going to be a long winter? Yes, it's going to be 6 more weeks of winter, which like makes sense because here it's still really cold. Y'all, yesterday it was so cold. It was so cold out yesterday. It was like 9 degrees and I did not want to go to school. Today, it's actually like 40 degrees out close to today. But I think tomorrow it's supposed to get really, really cold again. Like, I'm hoping, and I think it's gonna snow too. At least last time I looked at the weather. And I'm hoping that we get a snow day. So many schools had snow days last week, but not mine. And I really want one snow day during my student teaching. As a bullied kid, I always included Rudolph. That's important. That's important. Y'all let me not hate on Junior Caesars. Who's Junior Caesar? Until I try their... Do you mean Little Caesars? I haven't had it in like 7 years. I've never had Little Caesars. You know what I used to really like that I grew up to realize was trash? Is Papa John's. My family used to love Papa John's. And then I think they closed the one that was near us. And then eventually I was just like, Papa John's was kind of trash. It's gonna be negative 42 degrees Celsius. Let me just convert that in Google to Fahrenheit. Freedom height, also known as. Wait, that's like the same thing? Oh yeah, because math. Whoa, that is so cold. Where are you, breakfast? Like don't dox yourself, but like general location, where is it that cold? Because that's crazy. Um, Fun fact, it's called Little Caesars because it will betray you and stab your bowels or your bowels. Groundhogs always lived in my backyard growing up and they dug under my shed and were killing the vibe. I like groundhogs. Why were they killing the vibe though? This is very similar to my hatred of deer. Why do you hate deer? Boo, Papa, stop. Emmy, please. What am I doing, Michael? What did I do? The Papa John's? Wait, do you guys like Papa John's? Jai, welcome in. How are you doing today? It's good to see you. Papa John's doo-doo, except for the cinnamon bread things. What are those? That sounds like a churro. It's the coldest it's ever been here. Are things like closed down? Like, do you have to leave your house at all? Because that sounds scary. Bulls. Oh, I love bulls. So what fast food pizza chain is good? I like Domino's. I like Domino's because also they have the chocolate lava cakes that I really like. Y'all know that they have chocolate lava cakes that are like this big, and I think they sell them in twos, and I love chocolate lava cakes in general, but these ones are great because they're cheap. And I love cheap desserts. Abby, welcome in. Thank you for the follow. Welcome in. How's it going? Thank you so much for being here. I don't know if this is unpopular, but I'm not a fan of Costco pizza. Okay, there's two kinds of Costco pizza though. It's the Costco pizza they make for you and you like take it and eat it immediately, like where they sell the hot dogs and the churros. And then there's also the Costco pizza that is frozen. Which one do you mean, Michael? Also, homie, please, I see your I see your message now. Please, that is so funny. Okay, but I think, yeah, because of auto mod, we're gonna keep that one not seen. What about Costco hot dogs, fries, and sundaes? I love Costco hot dogs so much. I haven't had their fries or sundaes ever. But I love Costco's pizza, hot dogs, and churros. That's the third thing. I like Domino's brownies. Yeah, those are good too. I'm not going outside? Okay, good. Good. You should always stay inside. Forever. I used to deliver for Domino's. Ask me anything. I'm scared. Pizza Hut has some mini Cinnabon rolls. I think Pizza Hut is like all closed down over here. Abby, welcome in. It's good to have you here. Also, Blossom, welcome in. Costco churros, aren't they so good? The problem with going to Costco though is that I feel like obviously their portions are so large, and I feel like sometimes I'm like, I want a hot dog, and I think I've gotten a smoothie from there before, and a churro, and then I can never finish something. Acid, welcome in. Thank you so much for resubbing for 7 months. I really appreciate it. Thank you, thank you. Oh my god, this song is kind of annoying. It feels like somebody who doesn't know how to play a flute is playing the flute. Very close to my eardrums. Also, Blossom, thank you for following. I appreciate it. You simply can't out Pizza the Hut. I feel like they're going out of business, so I don't know if that's true. Okay, everyone go vote in the poll. I'm gonna vote for Domino's. I feel like Domino's is also the most consistent compared to like Pizza Hut. Astral, the salami lid don't fit. Astral, welcome in. How are you? It's good to see you. Y'all, speaking of like vines and memes, today, when we were getting ready to leave, my first graders were quoting Vines. They were, or TikToks. They were quoting the TikTok sound that goes, "Oh no, oh no, oh no, no, no," and I was like, "Oh no." And then they were also quoting emotional damage, and I was like, "Please, why do we like the same things?" The pizza that you buy at the food court, yeah, food court. That's what I mean. You don't like that one, Michael? Sometimes the Costco pizza is like really, really, really greasy. I have never been the person to like dab off the grease of normal pizza, but with Costco pizza, sometimes I do because it is really greasy and I don't like when it's that greasy. Bobcat, welcome in. Thank you for the ticket. How are you doing today? It's good to see you. Cold lava cake? No, it's hot. Who said it's cold? You get the churros and then you also buy yogurt and dip the churro in the yogurt? That sounds interesting. Like, I'm not totally opposed, but I'm not totally in it. Like, I don't know if I'll try that myself, Michael, but I'm very happy that it works out for you. If you guys tolerate Applebee's, go get their Cinnabon bites. The last time I went to Applebee's was when they had $5 pitcher margaritas, and I will not be going back, I don't think. I love Domino's pastas too. I think I got those a few times too, and they were like pretty decent. Leonard, welcome in. How are you doing today? It's good to see you. Astral, I hope you're doing well. It's really good to see you. I was really surprised Pizza Hut survived the early 2000s. I mean, Pizza Hut was like the place to go in the early 2000s, at least around here. Because I remember after sports practices or games, we would always go to Pizza Hut. Like, it was just where you went. And I think like basically after any event you would go there, or if somebody was having a party or like a sleepover, they would always get Pizza Hut. The lava cakes came frozen. Oh yeah, that makes sense. Sparrows? I've only had Sparrows once, but that's like isn't that a mall food court place only? I've never seen like a standalone Sparrow. Abby, I'm in my student teaching right now. But that's amazing. How is preschool going? That's awesome. What are you studying in college? So I'm in my student teaching this semester until April. But yeah, and then I'll graduate and then I could be a teacher. I always dab on my pizza. You mean like this? So Domino's cinnamon sticks, breadsticks, and cheesy bread is all made from the same thing, pizza dough. Desmond, you sure you can be telling us all that? Have you seen the teacher that gets the kids' attention with a chicken nugget? Yes, I have seen that. Homie, I saw that on TikTok. I'm officially on Teacher Talk. And like, actually, most of the time it's like very negative and I'm like, please get this out of me. It's like literally just all these teachers who are just like, don't go into teaching. I'm like my brother in Christ. I have like 2 more months to go before I just get a degree. Just let me get my degree. And yeah, but sometimes it's like very cute, funny stuff like that. Ramen, welcome in. It's good to see you. Pizza Hut is a pizza place. Do you not have that in Australia? I mean, you're not really missing out that much. So Ohio is single-handedly keeping the hut alive. Not anymore though. In the 2000s, I think we were, but not anymore because they're all closed down around here. I don't remember the last time I ever saw a Pizza Hut that is actually Pizza Hut, which is really funny because like, you know how all the Pizza Huts look the same, like they have the hat roof, but now they've all been repurposed to be like banks around here. So now there's just like banks and like convenience stores in the shape of Pizza Hut because they don't redo the building. We used to have a Pizza Hut buffet here in Texas. We also got CC's. CC's I used to always go with my babysitter. That's the buffet place, isn't it? Like where you would just go around and get all the food. Katie, welcome in. How are you? It's good to see you, Katie. Preschool is going. I'm working towards my early education. Amazing. That's what I'm doing. I'm majoring in early childhood education. I'm so happy to hear that. I feel like there's so many people in education on Twitch, which is very, very interesting. Pizza Hut in Japan goes hard. Wait, homie, you just unlocked a memory. The last time I went to a Pizza Hut was actually in China when we all got food poisoning because we were like still adjusting to like China's food, and we were all sick, so we were like, we just need to go to a Pizza Hut. And yeah, it was pretty good actually. Macy, welcome in. How are you doing today? Thank you for the ticket. It's good to see you. If it's delivery, always Papa John's for me. Dine in. Mod Pizza? Oh, I've heard of Mod Pizza. I don't know if we have that around here. But Mod Pizza is like basically Chipotle for pizza, isn't it? Chad looks baby. She is baby. I'm so happy that she's actually hanging out with me today. But we'll see how long that goes for because she grows tired of this area very fast. Here in Alabama, all the old Blockbusters turned into Mexican restaurants and some did the absolute bare minimum to change their appearance. That's funny. That's funny. I miss Blockbuster so much. Shay, welcome in. Thank you for the ticket. How are you doing today? Also, Stardew Valley, welcome in. Cece's had mac and cheese pizza and had a chokehold on me at 10 years old. I don't think I remember that. I remember we would just always go to Cece's with my babysitter that I didn't like. So I think I just like linked Cece's to bad memories. And like stressful memories. Doing well, just came from Alana's stream. I'm just doing some homework and laundry. How was Alana's stream? Because isn't she getting close to finishing Persona? Because she like finished the 7th Palace, right? What is going on in Persona? I haven't been there in so long and I'm having FOMO. Mod Pizza is probably most like CPK. Okay, I've only been to CPK like a few times, but it's pretty good too. I just typically like just like normal, I like local pizza chains. Court, welcome in. How are you? It's good to see you. Also, Cheek, welcome in. It's good to see you as well. How's it going? Jessie, hello. Thank you for the ticket, Jessie. How are you doing today? She got a good amount of game left. Okay, that's good to know. Court, thank you for the ticket as well. I miss New York pizza. I don't know if I've ever had proper New York pizza. Thin crust. I like thin crust. I don't like deep dish pizza. I got offered the lead infant teacher position today, Court. Let's go. Let's freaking go. Thank you for the hype fork for Court. And that all rhymed. Blossom, thank you for the ticket. Thank you for being here. All right, I think we're gonna get into the game because I didn't realize that we've been talking for nearly 45 minutes. Did y'all realize that? Me personally? No. I didn't realize that. Borg, thank you for the ticket as well. I didn't mean to do that. Oh god, I messed everything up. Give me... Nobody look at me right now. No. No. Does that look good? I was just trying to mute the game for y'all. Is there a black border on either side? I can't really tell. No Chicago pizza? Yeah, when I went to Chicago at the end of summer this year, all my Uber drivers were like, I don't even like Chicago style pizza. And I was like, does anyone? Like, I won't say no to deep dish pizza if it's good, but it feels more like lasagna to me. I'm good, just watching The Office. How's your teaching going? It's going really well. I do think I'm like picking up a lot of germs from the kids, which is to be expected. But other than that, it's going really well. Some kids have definitely been like getting on my last nerve, which is unfortunate. But you know, some kids are really, really, really sweet too. Like I shared it in Discord yesterday. That they all love drawing me like letters or notes when they're in their art class, and it's just the cutest thing ever. I did realize, but I had salami lit on my mind. I look away for 2 seconds and we start the game. Yup. 45 minutes in. Who would have thought? 45 minutes we getting lengthy? I know, but it like didn't feel like it. I felt like we were only talking for like 20 minutes. But I think that's kind of why I wanted to play Stardew today, is that I was more in like a chatty mood than Final Fantasy would be. Not that I can't chat in Final Fantasy, but I just didn't feel like focusing that hard today on a game. Like, it's just been a long week. Like, I feel like Thursdays are really fun to stream on, actually. Because it's like, oh my god, tomorrow's Friday. But it's also like, I'm tired from the week. New York over Chicago style? What is New York? New York is just like normal pizza, is it not? Looking rich? Thank you, Rain. I eyed up the black border. There's none? Okay, thank you. It kind of looks like there might be a small one at the top and bottom, but I'm kind of over it. Name drop the hooligans? I will not. There's just some kids who... It just, like... You can tell that they interfere with the other kids' learning and stuff. And that's what kind of bothers me. Like, I don't care Like, I literally have ADHD, so I don't care if you're like off the wall as long as you're not distracting the other kids, which is like been what has been happening recently. So that's been kind of frustrating. Alana's stream was good. She's getting close to the end game, but still has a lot of hours. Okay, good. That's good to hear. I feel like it's gonna destroy Alana when she's all done with the with Persona. But good thing there's other Persona games too. I don't know what she would do. Slifer, welcome in. Thank you for the joke. I'll get to that in a second. I just had to approve it. It never does. I always look down and I'm like, oh, it felt like 5 minutes. True. True. I feel like streaming is very like that. Okay, I need to find... Like, some things go by really fast. Some things go by really slowly. When I woke up, I thought it was Friday. No, Court, that's the worst feeling. That is the worst feeling when you think it's Friday and then it's not. I tricked my teachers into thinking I had ringworms once using the suction from a bag of eraser cats all over my face. Homie, are you okay? Are you okay? How old were you when you did that? Because that's funny. But how did you even ever think of that? They put my trial on hold till Monday, but I have to be on standby, so basically 2 free days off. Hey, Bobcat, that's pretty nice. That's really nice, actually. I know that President's Day weekend is coming up, so then I'll have a 4-day weekend, and I'm very much looking forward to that. Dondons!
But I have many other abilities, such as listening.
Dondoms, you do have many other great abilities. Dondoms, welcome in. Thank you so much for resubbing for 10 months. I really appreciate it, Dondoms. How's your week going? How are you? It's good to see you. Yeah, we all have issues, exactly. New York pizza is thin crust. You smell unpleasant things in the background and someone is yelling at you for no reason. Today in class, we watched like a random YouTube video of a read aloud, and the guy had like a very strong New York City accent, and the kids were so funny with it. They were like, why is he talking like that? And I was just like, that's just how some people talk. That's just their accent. I tied a piranha to my boomerang and threw it. I thought that'll come back to bite me. That's pretty good, Slifer. Welcome in. I hope you're doing well today. It's great to see you. Have any of the kids accidentally called you mom yet? Actually one did. I think that was yesterday. Where one kid looked at me and said, Mama, and I said, what? I literally looked at him and I said, what? and then I walked away because I didn't know how to take that. I was so scared. Not all the teachers know me in the school yet either. So sometimes when I'm walking with just like one kid, they'll think that I'm the kid's parent, which is really funny because I don't feel like I could be a parent at all. Happy pre-Friday. Yes, happy pre-Friday, Dondoms. It's so good to see you. That was 3rd grade and it was on accident. My friend and I were just trying to see how many eraser cats we could put on our face. That is so funny, actually. That's so funny. I feel like 3rd grade is such a fun time. Accent. I hardly know since Nice Joey. It's been a while since one of those jokes. I'm okay. Weeks had its ups and downs, but now I have a kitty. Kitty and laughs what's better. That's so nice. I'm sorry that your week has been like ups and downs. I hope that Friday and the rest of today will continue to be ups. Yeah, I had some weird moments in school this week. Nothing bad, just weird. Just weird. I did that in 1st grade. I was so embarrassed. And you even remember, Joey? Wow. I don't really remember 1st grade much, which is like upsetting since I'm teaching 1st grade. I wish I could remember 1st grade. Like, I remember really, really liking my teacher. And I remember what my classroom looked like, and the only memory from 1st grade I have is like one day we were writing something and the kid next to me raised his hand and asked the teacher how to spell pizza, and I was like, That's an easy word. I didn't say it out loud, but I was like, why does he need help spelling pizza? That's literally the only memory I have, which is like such a weird one to have. But I wish I could remember more about it, since it's what I'm doing. It's all good till you gotta wipe a butt. Well, hopefully I never have to do that.
P-I-Z-Z-A.
Trev! Ooh, Trev with a new color? Check it out. Trev, will you do a little spin for us in the back? A little runway walk with the new color? Trev, thank you so much for resubbing for 9 months. That's a stream baby as well. Thank you so much, Trev. I hope you're doing well. It's great to see you. Spins? Woo! Woo, let's go. Let's go, Trev. I think so too. Amazing. Just wait till one of the kids accidentally says they love you. Okay, Bork. They say that to me all the time on purpose. It is not an accident. These kids love me and they are like sweet baby angels. Like, I am so grateful for my placement, y'all. Like, y'all don't even know. Because on Tuesday evening, I had my seminar, where I have to go to my campus and like we have a student teaching seminar where we just talk about what we should be doing and stuff like that. Literally, like a few of my classmates are in student teaching placements where the kids get in physical fights every single day. And I'm like, compared to that, my kids are angels. Like, they're amazing. So I have nothing to complain about ever. Ever. Because some of the kids that my friends have, like, cuss adults out and stuff. And, like, I think I have one student who has a history of that. But other than that, no issues, which I'm very grateful for. In first grade, we studied Australia and I did a project on bandicoots. That's amazing, Blossom. The baby's name is Tremi, not to be confused with the shampoo Tresemme. Yeah, Trev, I like that green as well. It's like Tina's. I mean, it's flexing on us. I mean, flexing that they love me. Yes. Homie, by the way, thank you so much for subbing. I appreciate it. Thank you for being here. Thank you. Also, is it okay that I'm calling you homie, or do you have another name that you prefer to go by? Trev is here. It's a good day. Abby, thank you so much for subbing as well. Thank you. I really appreciate it. Thank you guys for just being here and hanging out with me. And Abby, is it okay that I'm calling you Abby as well? That sounds terrible, trying to control those out of control kids. I know, and it's like, I definitely am glad that I'm not there in one of those placements. But I'm also, like, it would have been interesting to see how teachers handle that in case it does happen to me in the future. Also, Rain, Rain, thank you so much for resubbing for 3 months. I really appreciate it. And y'all, thank you for starting the hype train. Rain, thank you for the gifted sub to Kure as well. Thank you. I really appreciate it. Thank you guys for just being here and hanging out with me. I feel like learning about Tasmanian devils was such an error in first grade. That is so random. You know what's interesting is that, like, our school day doesn't even have time for science and social studies. It's literally just math and reading and language arts all day. All day. Just like a rotation of that. And, like, whenever my teacher finds time, like once a week, then she'll fit in social studies or science. Abby, thank you for letting me know. My throat hurts a little, but that's it so far. Thank you for asking. Oh yeah, Jordan, wait, Jordan, did you test positive or did only your mom for COVID? Chai treat, you're right. And guess what? She is so spoiled, you guys, because she got a treat at the beginning of stream too, because I forgot to give her one at the beginning of stream. Trev, thank you for reminding me. Also, again, this is my dog Chai. When we reach the sub goal, I get to give her a treat. She really appreciates it. I really appreciate it. Thank you guys for helping me reach the sub goal today. I appreciate it. Chai, you want another? She's the cutest dog in the world. I'm sorry. I'm sorry if we have a dog, but my dog, the cutest. Sorry. Rio, welcome in. It's good to see you. I love dog. Rain, thank you for lurking. I appreciate you. Thank you for being here. I love Kuruzuma's profile picture. Wait, should I look at it? Where is it? Who is that? Is that a Genshin character? I don't actually know. Who is that? Who is that? Chai Pie is a sweetheart. Thank you, Kristen. Thank you. I'm glad you agreed. Every dog watching stream right now. I guess all dogs are best dogs. They can be. I have no dogs, so I'll just assume yours is the cutest. Thank you, Kurizuma. Also, welcome in. I hope you're doing well today. Oh, it's Zhongli? That's Genshin, isn't it? Isn't it? Oh yeah, from Genshin Impact. Okay, cool. It looked like Genshin art. Man, one day when I suddenly figure out how to have many more hours in my day, I'm gonna try to play Genshin at some point. Because I think I really would like the game, but it just seems like a very time-consuming game. Rio, I'm doing really well today. How are you? How are you doing today? I don't want to gamble today. Thank you, though. Jordan. Jordan! Thank you for a gifted sub to Michael. Thank you. I appreciate it. Thank you both for being here. Seriously. Y'all make my day. Every day when I am just talking in a teacher voice to children, I'm like, please, I just want to go home and talk to adults. But my cooperating teacher is actually really nice and very nice to talk to. Same, I'm doing well too. Rio, I'm happy to hear that. It's good to see you. Yeah, we had a parade today for Black History Month. That was fun. It was very chaotic though, and it was so loud. I was not okay. Some of the kids were literally like standing like this, and one girl like sat down and went like this, so we let her go back to a classroom. But I was like, I want to go be in a quiet place too. It's whose birthday? Who thought everyone forgot, but then you show up with a nice gift. What a good friend. Interesting. I see you and Leah working together on a farm. You seem very pleased about something. You're in combat. There's something dreadful bearing down on you from the dark, but you seem more ready to face it. Okay. So I think that was a pretty good fortune, right? I was literally waiting for my Prime to show up later today to resub. It's super appreciated. Oh, Michael, I'm glad that you like your gifted sub. Thank you again, Jordan. I'm calling it. One day you're going to accidentally order in your teacher voice at the drive-thru. I'm sure I will. I feel like sometimes, like even so far today, my teacher voice, I feel like has slipped out while I'm streaming. I'm like, today? I'm like, can I please stop talking about like that? And when I was recording a YouTube reaction the other day, I definitely had my teacher voice on. I think it's only noticeable to myself, but it's almost like a customer service voice, like overly positive. And not that I'm not a positive person, but I definitely don't always talk like, today we're gonna do this. Like in my casual life. Freezy! Howdy ho, Ranger Joe. What's that from? Oh, I think? Okay, I don't know what that's from, but I was thinking of South Park. Freezy, welcome in. How are you doing today? It's good to see you. What did you just call me? I was about to say the same thing as Trev. We're all hoes here. Like for farming, we're playing Stardew, so that's like what goes on. We're all Stardew gardening hoes. Okay, Chai wants to leave now in typical Chai fashion, so I'm gonna open the door real quick. It's like truly incredible that I managed to Pavlov my dog, so now she understands that not only does she hang out until she gets a treat, but then she can leave immediately after. Teacher voice channel redemption when? Why would you want that? Why would you want that? It's not even that different than my normal voice. I think it's just like the positivity around it. Again, I don't even consider myself to be like a negative person, but it's just like questions like, do you think that? I think that too. Why do you think that would happen? Freezy, how are you? Freezy said that today is her Friday, and I asked why she's taking off. And I was wondering if it was for a holiday, and then of course I realized Freezy is taking off because she is Punxsutawney Phil. We were talking about Punxsutawney Phil earlier. And I totally forgot that Freezy is literally the groundhog, Punxsutawney Phil. Lemons, welcome in. How are you doing today? It's good to see you. Teacher getting a little existential. That's at 9 a.m. every day. We have existentialism in first grade. In first grade. Lemons, thank you for the ticket. How are you doing today? Doxing? Yeah, that's my bad. Freezy, who lives in Texas, also lives in Punxsutawney, Pennsylvania. Speaking of Groundhog's Day, I'm reminded of one of my least favorite movies in the universe, Groundhog Day, with Bill Murray. I hate that movie so much. I hate it so much. You know, thank you again for the level 3 hype train. I really appreciate it. Thank you guys for just hanging out. Especially because I know Thursday evenings are like a pretty new time for me, so thank you for being here. I appreciate y'all. I honk my horn at an intersection while driving my car because that's what we do with forklifts at my job. Oh, that's funny. Yeah, I had a scheduling conflict, so I took off from my normal job to do my groundhog duties. That is so noble of you. Can we all get a froogie clap for Freezy being so noble and brave with her Punxsutawney journey every year? And seeing her shadow. Shan, welcome in. Thank you for lurking. I appreciate you. I hope work is going well. I mean, I hate that movie too because it's so... I mean, obviously the point of the movie is that it's redundant, but I also was forced to watch that in like 2 different classes in school for some reason. Like I had to watch it in philosophy class, I think, and then another class. And I also just hate Bill Murray. And I've talked about this. There might even be a command for Bill Murray. I know there's a quote about it. I don't know if there's... Oop! Not Billy Murray. Who that? Who's Billy Murray? Okay, maybe there's not a command for Bill Murray. Maybe it's like punch or something. I one time said that I would punch his face because I think he has a very punchable face. Like, I hate his face. And I'm so annoyed by the existence of Bill Murray. I actually remember distinctly talking about this while I was playing Stardew Valley before. Billy Murray. Not disagreeing or agreeing, just curious. It's just the movie is just so annoying to me. And I think it's the fact, like, you know how in school, like high school, your class periods are only like 40 minutes long? So we had to watch this movie and it took us like 4 days or something. And it was just too much. And I hated that class to begin with because my teacher was so boring. So it just made it even worse. Explode? Yeah, that works too. Wait, Freezy friend info. There we go. Fair enough. Also valid on Bill Murray. Yeah, I also heard he's like a bad guy now. I guess Freezy was streaming from their Groundhog Den last night? Yes. Yeah, Freezy was hyping herself up for that. That's true. Freezy did stream last night. Did Freezy finish Omori last night? Almost like your own Groundhog Day. Exactly, Lemons. That's why I hated it so much. It felt like I just had to keep reliving it over and over and over again. I love Bill Murray, but Groundhog Day is such a weird movie. Man gaslights a girl to fall in love with him while he suffers from centuries of purgatory. I don't even remember that part, to be honest. I don't remember the gaslighting a girl to fall in love. Who was the woman? Who played that woman? I recently read a No Sleep story, which I know I've mentioned No Sleep before, but in case you don't know, it's a subreddit that I love reading, ironically, before falling asleep. And it's just like scary stories that people write themselves and just post them on Reddit. And I recently read one that was like the premise of Groundhog Day, but like scary. And I really, really liked it. And that's my story. Thank you. Thank you for listening to me. It would have been funny if your teacher started the movie from the beginning each time. I would die, Borg. I think I would literally go home early and get in trouble for going home early if that happened to me. I would die. I would simply, like, internally, externally combust. I would both. Bill Murray makes me uncomfy. Thank you. Thank you, Abby. May, welcome in. Thank you for the ticket. How are you doing today? It's good to see you. Okay, we're gonna keep working on... Oh, we were working on trying to get... I mean, obviously, we've been working on trying to get a quest where we can go to the Skull Caverns with Mr. Cheese quest. But we still don't have that. And I feel like they probably will reset at the end of the week sometimes. So instead, I've been on the quest for the soapstone, which I think you can find in the mines. Let me look it up. Soapstone, you can find where? It told me the levels before. Oh, it can be found in a frozen geode or omni geode. Oh, I didn't realize I was looking for frozen geodes. I thought I was looking for just a soapstone. Okay, let's see how many. I know I don't sell my geodes, so we'll go to Clint and have him crack those open. And maybe we'll get lucky and there will be a soapstone in one. Had a teacher that used to make us watch National Treasure, The Patriot, and Saving Private Ryan. Etc. Such a chill class. We just sleep. I have so many friends that in high school, they literally just watched so many movies. That wasn't my life. I think I watched, God, what's that movie? Madagascar. I watched that in 9th grade geometry class for some reason. Which, you know, probably not related to geometry at all. But, did I learn something that day? No. Also no. Did you watch Zombieland? No, I didn't. I haven't seen that. My best friend is a moderator for No Sleep. Really? Oh, Nina, you read it too, do you? Wait, Nina, that's awesome. I haven't met anyone else who reads it. Like as much as I do. That's awesome, Nina. Cool. I feel like No Sleep is so cool. I am better now, but I had a migraine most of the day and at work, so I was miserable. Oh, I'm sorry that you were miserable. I'm happy that you're feeling better now. Man. Why is Bill Murray uncomfy? I think, and I could be very, very wrong, so like, please know that, but I remember last time we were talking about him in stream, somebody mentioned like there was some Me Too stuff about him. I didn't look it up to verify that, so yay, I got a soapstone. Pog. Epic gamer moment. Yeah, Trev, you're right. Trev is Stardew Wiki. Pass it on. I love Stardew so much. I've been sick all week with bronchitis, so I've been playing non-stop. I'm sorry that you've been not feeling well. That's too bad. But yeah, I feel like Stardew is the one game that I literally don't think I could get sick of. It's such a good game. And it's a chill game for like when you're sick like that. Or like today, I mentioned this earlier too, but I was gonna play Final Fantasy today, but I just didn't want to play like such an intense game. I just wanted to unwind more. You had one yesterday? That's right, Trev, you did say that. I'm glad that you're not totally over it. I'm sorry to hear that, Trev. Do you still have like a headache? Also, Willy Wonka, welcome back. It's good to see you again. Thank you so much for subbing with your Prime. I appreciate that. Thank you for being here. How are you doing today? I finished a collection with that, so that's pretty cool. I wonder if that'll be reflected in my 100% journey, or if I have to do more things. Because I finished the minerals now. I do want to work on... Wait, what's this? I'll complete the museum, cook every recipe, craft every item. Ship 15 of each crop. Uh-oh. That's interesting. I wish I knew what I didn't ship. Maybe I should just plant everything now since it's only the 17th of fall. I'll plant everything to at least cover my bases for this month. Are we still killing Pepper Rexes? So I have enough staircases, I think. How many staircases do I have? I have 78 staircases, so we're just kind of waiting for the Pepper Rexes. We're just waiting for Mr. Cheese quest to come up again so that my odds will be higher. But beyond that, I'm just working on other small things. I feel kind of sad that I didn't actually learn economic stuff because I could have used that knowledge as an adult. True, they should teach that in school. I did take it, so my philosophy class where I watched Groundhog's Day was like half a semester, and then the other semester was economics, but I do not remember learning anything in that class. I read a book called The Two Income Trap, which was basically saying that like if you get married, like you'll get in some sort of economic trap if you have a double income with kids. And that's all I remember about it. I don't know why. It doesn't make sense to me. I don't remember the why. But yeah. Oh, you downloaded Richside Village, May? How have you been finding that? That's like, it adds quite a lot, doesn't it? Okay, we're just gonna plant all these things. I'm almost positive I've sold all these things at least 15 times, but just in case something hasn't been sold, then oops. Then I'll try that. The shipping 15 crops for perfection is horrible. I'm working it right now. It's weird because I have some mods too. Wait, what just happened here? I have some mods, and it's weird that it's not telling me which ones I have and haven't done, because normally it does, but it's okay. I will maybe survive. I'm sure I will somehow. Wait, oh, okay, they're just going in a circle. That was weird. You should be able to permanently sacrifice one of the Stardew residents to remove a checklist. True. Who would I sacrifice? Alex. Easy question. Next one. Who would everybody sacrifice in Stardew? This song gives me so many feels. I love the Ghibli jazz. I miss it so much. I broke my personal computer, so I've been playing Stardew on my Switch, and it's so different. I first started trying playing Stardew on the Switch, but it does not go well for me. That is so hard. I think now that I understand the game more, I could probably play it on my Switch, but I don't know. Like when I first started out, it was very overwhelming, so the mods really helped out with that. Sebastian? What did Sebastian do to you? Okay, this sucks because I don't have any extra sprinklers. They're all on Ginger Island, so I think we can go get those, because I do not want to water all these crops every day. Because I took all the sprinklers that were here and put them on Ginger Island so I could grow starfruit. So I guess we'll do that. Pierre? Dang, May screamed Pierre with her whole chest just now. What did Pierre do to you? I need reasons with these. I would sacrifice Shane. That's valid, Flippy. Haley's mean too. Or Lewis. Lewis is a good answer too. I mean, honestly, most people in Stardew, I would be fine with sacrificing. I would just say no to Linus and Krobus. Those are the ones that I would really want to protect. See, that's why they gotta be random. Everyone has at least one neighbor they'd happily yeet. True. Oh, so you're saying random. That would be interesting, Shock. Can you make a mod like that? You didn't even finish the question and you said Alex. Alex? I don't know who's worse, actually. Alex or Linus or Pam? It's a difficult question, isn't it? And it'd be a win-win. I want you to have to pay. Oh, okay, so it would be like you're spinning a wheel and you have to hope that luck is on your side. That would be interesting. What did Pierre do to Caroline? Free her from her unhappy marriage. That would be nice. Pierre he's not a good guy, I don't think. Like, he's always like, what's his name? Morris? You think he's the bad guy, but Pierre is just as bad. It's all capitalism. Bill Murray, he's worse. Imagine if there was a Bill Murray Stardew Valley mod. There's a mod for that? Wait, can you work on it, please? Please. Morris from Jojamar. Yeah. He's annoying too. Why is everyone in Stardew annoying? Do you think they'll do that in Haunted Chocolatier? Do you think there will be more likable folks in Haunted Chocolatier? What I really hope for Haunted Chocolatier is that there's more diversity. I keep thinking that I want to download the diversity mod that I've seen some friends use. But I keep forgetting. There's also, last time we raided Lilia's, and they had like a mod that appeared as an overlay with a checklist of things to be focusing on in Stardew, and I want that one too. I wanted to download that one before today, but I forgot. I hope they're all rude. No, we need some rude ones, but we also need some nice ones. Turtle time. Oh, there's no turtle time. Tea time. That's cute. I'm a Pup Time favorite. I'm happy to hear that, Shock. What did you do to get on Pup Time's good side? Goat has a to-do list. Yes, that's what it's called. That's what Lilia had. I'm gonna remind myself so that I remember. Speaking of reminders, last time I reminded myself to do y'all's doodles for those who redeemed Doodle in the mail. And guess what? I did order, because I needed stamps. I ordered stamps, and I ordered letters and envelopes from Amazon. But I need to show you guys the most embarrassing thing. I hope I can find it in my desk. I found it. So I ordered letters because I was like, if I'm gonna be sending these in the mail, I want to write something to y'all too. So I thought I was ordering normal size letters, and I saw the picture of them and I thought they were so cute. But look at how big these are. This was like one of the first times ever that I did not read a description of the size on Amazon. And they come here, and these are smaller than my note cards that I was gonna doodle on. And I'm just so, so mad at myself because of what the heck am I gonna do with these? You're the chair meme? I know, I was literally thinking about that. Okay, and here's the thing, they come with envelopes. But can I send this in the mail? Like, this feels illegal. Like, let me find the stamp. A stamp is like, it would take up like this much of the space. Like, is this legal to send in the mail? I feel like this is illegal, and they're not gonna send it even if I put postage on it. Because I was like, I could just do the doodle on the small note card and then like write around it or something. because I don't want to waste my money, and I'm definitely not going to return this because I'm too lazy to return things. But yeah, they scammed me. Anybody remember when I spent 160,000 channel points to remove and regain my VIP badge, and then took them away from us? I don't remember that, Shock. What are you talking about? Yeah, that was very cool and non-capitalist of me. I think so. You just did the clicking to be able to do eventually be able to do the doodles? Wait, what do you mean? No. I'm like, I don't know if I can send those in the mail. Like, is that a stupid question? Can you send any size letter in the mail? I feel like it wouldn't work. So you're unfair and dumb? No. Absolutely not. Good to double down, I suppose, yes. Come on, come on. What did I ever do? And now you'll get a doodle in the mail and a really, really, really small note card. So now, I'm really putting myself through the ringer because now I have to Google something else, which is there a size requirement for what to mail in USPS? So, what if you guys get something from this, it's that I'm really trying my best. I just checked, the smallest is 3.5 by 2 inches. Ooh. How big are these? These are... I don't know. These seem... Wait. They're... Okay, well, it says it in millimeters for some reason. It's 90 by 67 millimeters. How big is that? How big? I'm not doing that math right now. You should go wide with this and make the letters as big as humanly possible. With like the smallest doodle on it as possible. It's an index card? Well, see, I have index cards. These are smaller. These are smaller than normal index cards. The index cards is what I was going to draw the doodles on. And then I was like, oh, I'll just write a nice message alongside with it. But then those cards turned out to be smaller. It's like a whole thing. It's a whole thing that's going on right now. And it's frankly very offensive and rude to me. Where's Nina? Nina, when the world needed them most, they vanished. Mailing letters is usually by weight? You can send them. They are big enough. Ori. Look at Ori doing math. That's our friend, y'all. That's Ori. They do math. Thank you, Ori. I appreciate you. That's roughly 3.5 by 2 by 6. Oh, okay, cool. Cool. Trev, look at Trev doing math. Y'all are amazing. You amaze me every single day that I log onto my computer. I'm amazed by my friends doing math. You're here! Man, I am so smart. Yes. I haven't been in school in 1,000 years. Me too. And by that I mean I haven't been in school for 2 hours. So, basically, guys, I totally forgot to tell you guys something important. I have an actually kid in my class. Like, you know how we all do actually? I have an actually kid in my class, in my 1st grade class. And he is the best. The other day, my teacher was like writing a sentence on the board for them to copy, and then he raises his hand and was like, actually, you made a huge mistake. And then we were like, what was the mistake? And then he was like, you forgot to put a period at the end of a sentence. Which you should always do. And it was amazing. And I was so amazed, and I was dying of laughter internally. Only internally, unfortunately. My mom works at the USPS, retiring this month. Just make sure you have enough postage for the wait and you're fine. Oh, okay, Nina. Thank you. Thank you. Nina knows everything. Yeah, what can't Trev do? I just came back from work to find out y'all are doing math. I know, it's very gross, Katie. Katie, how's your day been? You said that today was your Friday, right? I don't know what to do with all these. I'll just put those there for now. You buffoon, I know. Is that a good or a bad thing? It would be bad if the kid was annoying, but the kid's not annoying. The kid is like very, very, very sweet. POV Emmy in her classroom. Yes, exactly. He'd be like, why do I feel like whenever that kid talks, Emmy just tries her best to hold in their laughter? He's only done the actually thing once. But he's like a very smart kid, so it's like valid. Like it would be a different story if he was wrong. Then it would just be funny. Like if he was like, actually, and then he was wrong, that would be funny. I know, I was a buffoon for that. Actually, you are in dire danger. Wait, why am I in danger, Katie? What happened? For getting a period. Talk about it embarrassing. I know. Never meet your hero. It wasn't me. I said it was my teacher. It wasn't me. I always remember to put a period at the end. You know what I don't remember though? That was a little bit embarrassing is that children don't say the year like 2023. They say 2023. So I really embarrassed myself the first day I took over the responsibility of calendar, and I was like, today's date is 2-23-2023, and they were like 2023, and I was like, oh, my bad. I go to work in about an hour. We're getting a lots of blind date with a book request. Wait, that's really cute. I saw that it's like a Valentine's Day shelf, right? I love that idea. Guys, I'm so excited for Valentine's Day in my first grade classroom. Because I remember Valentine's Day was like one of the best days as a kid in school. It's like so fun. I'm really excited. So he's actually the kid? Exactly. And he's smart. Joey, I will hold to your promise. I think they just say 23. No, that's like what we say. But kids have to say 2023. And it really throws me off. Man, they're giving you some big responsibility. I know. I have to sing the songs, which last night when I was trying to fall asleep, I had a freaking number counting song stuck in my head. And I couldn't get it out. And it's literally just going, I can count to tens up to 100. I can count to tens. Ready, here we go. And then you just count. And that was stuck in my head. It's the most annoying thing to get stuck in your head. And then I have a weather song. I'm leading all the songs. I am leading all the songs now. What kind of Valentine's Day cards are you gonna get? Wait, I should get some to give out to the kids. I should do that. I didn't even think about that. They have some, like, in the school in case you, for kids who don't have them, but I should probably buy my own, shouldn't I? What were you excited for? I was excited to receive some. I'm just kidding. I was just excited to watch all of them receive them. And like my teacher's doing some fun activities, like she's bringing in some healthy red and pink foods. So that's kind of exciting. It's just exciting to have like a fun day. Like on Monday, I think it was the 100th day of school, so that was fun too. Henry, welcome in. Thank you for the ticket. How are you doing today? I think I always gave Valentine's to everyone as a kid. It never occurred to me to give a Valentine to a crush because I was too obsessed with Pokemon to have crushes. Yeah, I think in my classroom at least, nobody has like a crush on each other. At least not that we know of. Trev, thank you for the ticket as well. I saw a 50-year anniversary of Schoolhouse Rock last night. Oh, that's amazing. Get Minions Valentine's cards. I hear that's a big thing. My students actually really like Pokemon. Like they love Pokemon, but I haven't told them yet that I like Pokemon because I feel like once I do that, it'll just be like opening up the gate for everything Pokemon, and then they won't ever be able to let it go. Buttered chicken for the kids because it's all red. No, we're not doing that. We are bringing in raw beef though for the kids, and like strawberries. But like cabbage? No, like raw beef. I love Pokemans. My teacher was literally like, so they ordered books from Scholastic, and a couple of the kids got Pokemon books, which is what sparked the conversation because my teacher was like, I don't know anything about Pokemon. I don't get this Pokemon. Do you get Pokemon? I was like, oh, I love Pokemon. Heart-shaped strawberry, pineapple, and pinatas. That would be cute. I think we're just doing like, gosh, strawberries, raspberries. I think like radishes or something. I don't know. I can't remember entirely everything my teacher chose. If I knew my teacher liked Pokemon, I'd never focus in class. Yeah, that's the thing. Because right now, I'm only now establishing that I'm a teacher too, and I'm not just their friend, or I'm not their friend, I'm a teacher. So I feel like if I were to be like, by the way, I like Pokemon, like that, all that would be reverse for sure. Miso, welcome in. Thank you for the ticket. How are you doing today? It's good to see you. Raw beef and strawberries is my favorite meal. I know. I'm really excited. It sounds like it'll be really, really good. Pokemon. I hardly know Mon. Not Pokemon. She's asking if you know Pokemans. I know. Maybe I did embarrass myself with that conversation. Maybe she was asking for something else. Who knows though? I don't get this Pokemon thing. Am I right? Emmy slowly hides the Pokemon cards behind the back. Literally though. Like today, someone's brother came in. What is this? What is that? Did I plant those? I guess I did. I did. I thought I didn't plant everything, but I guess I just didn't water everything. So that's why I was very confused for a second. Say if anyone's team can beat me on a 3v3 battle, you get extra credit. That would be so sad because you know I would annihilate them. Unless there are some randomly really good at Pokemon first graders, which I wouldn't be surprised because they're literally reading books about them. Like the books that they ordered were like Pokemon type knowledge. I don't know that stuff. I have to look at a chart. So they could be really good. You need a type matchup chart? Yeah, exactly. I need to get good, and then maybe when I'm all done with my student teaching, on the last day, I'll let people battle me. But I also need to collect Pokemon cards then. So I don't think these kids have Nintendo Switches, or if they do, they definitely do not. Nor should they bring them to school. I'd bet on the kids, please. What if I also educate myself? Kids these days all EV, IV train? Oh yeah, that's true. I don't have time for that. I don't even know what that means exactly besides something that I don't want to do. Show them Slay Coco? I should. I wonder what would get a better response if I show them a picture of my dog and then be like, and also this is my shiny Fuecoco. I wonder what they would be more hyped about. They're probably the Pokemon. Having a tournament on the last day would be so awesome. It really would be. Also, at my seminar this week, I found out that my last day there is April 28th. I thought I was there until the first week of May, which, I mean, April 28th, I believe, is the last week of April, so it's not that far different. But it's also like, I'm already sad. I feel like I'm, like, the kids are literally so sweet. I got really lucky with really sweet kids. And I feel like I'm gonna miss them. It's Mojo's. Welcome in. Thank you for the follow. How's it going? Also, Alex, welcome in. How are you doing today? It's good to see you. How's it going? Emmy would be like, what is this guy weekends? I forgot. I keep on almost saying I forgot in real life, like all the time. And it's a problem. Because if I'm at school and the kids ask me what forgot means, I have to be honest and say it's not a real word. That I'm purposely saying wrong. But you know how it is. they're not quite at the age to understand memes. Maybe if I ever spend time in like the 5th grade classroom, they would think that's funny. But I don't know. Sometimes I have to like watch a 4th grade class when that teacher goes to the bathroom and can't find somebody to watch her class, and that terrifies me. Whenever I'm in the 4th grade class and I'm the only adult there, I'm like so scared. I'm like, if something happens, I don't know what to do, because a 4th grader could be mean to me and I will cry. I will cry if a 4th grader is mean to me. You say, I said for gore because you like scary movies. Good idea, Freezy. Good. That's some excellent thinking there. I forgot why I'm here. I think I'm here to get my sprinklers. And also I guess to get these starfruit, but I kind of just want to ignore them. And also to check my perfection since I finished the minerals collection. I genuinely don't think I could win a physical fight against an entire... Oh, I could never. I couldn't win a physical fight against a class of 1st graders. I mean, if those kids are throwing hands, they're throwing hands. They will throw hands. Ooh. Wait. Does this affect the skull caverns as well? Or is that a different one? I think it's a different one, isn't it? Not as embarrassing as someone saying something like the pain? The pain? Oh, the pain. Why? You mean like someone when they're trying really hard to put on a Spanish accent? I'm currently learning Java, so my brain is a little broken. It's break time, so I decided to check out the stream. Oh my god, I cannot imagine. But good for you for doing that. Okay, now what the heck? This didn't go up at all, and I finished the mineral collection. That seems unfair. Miso, I'm in school right now, and I'm studying early childhood education, so I'm finished all my classes, and now this last semester I'm doing my student teaching. So it's like an internship. So I start off with like no responsibilities in the classroom, and then slowly over the next few months it's basically gonna be my classroom, and then I graduate. I had to fight a few cows in my day. Well, I mean, I guess that's the same as a few 1st graders. How far we've come. Different methinks. Okay, cool. Also, Lola, welcome in. Thank you for the ticket. How's it going? Also, Ori, welcome in. Thank you so much. Thank you for the good luck. And Lola, thank you for the hydrate. I hope everyone has water. I have barely been drinking water throughout my day. I can admit that. When we watched Cheetah Girls 2 in your Discord server, you made a joke about Spain, and I was like, I don't get it. And you were like, it's funny because it almost sounds like I'm saying Spain. I don't understand. But also it's valid. I'm not saying that I didn't say that, Shock. I'm just saying that I don't understand myself sometimes. So that's where we're at. Okay, I'm just gonna get all these starfruit because might as well. You and Alana have the cutest emotes? Me? Wait, mine? Thank you. Shock, that was like 2 years ago. That was literally, I think that was actually 2 years ago when I watched Cheetah Girls in my Discord. Because I remember it was in my parents' house's basement. So, like a year and a half ago? It's a callback, Freezy. Shock, it's so unfair of you to do a callback for someone who has ADHD, but also you have ADHD, so that's what makes this conversation interesting. I'm in Spain without the H. I'm in... T-Pain? What did T-Pain do to you? Yeah, you. Thank you, Miso. I'm glad you like that. It's like this guy. Make him fight? Don't do that. Miso would win. Miso is kind of becoming like a menace now that he's in his own bachelor pad. He's just rolling around everywhere. I was obsessed with Cheetah Girls. I was obsessed with Cheetah Girls too. In second grade, my friends and I would always reenact their songs at recess time. Because we are sisters, we stand together. He ate me, I can't get out. T-Pain wouldn't do that. I don't believe that about T-Pain. I went to his stream again for the first time in a while, and it's just still, like, the best place to be. The best vibes. T-Pain is the best streamer. That's why I can so vividly remember a mediocre joke you made 1,000 years ago, but I can't remember to take the food out of the microwave. Me. Kira, welcome, and it's good to see you. In college, I would sing Cheetah Girls at like 3 a.m. walking home from the library. Kira, that is so specific. Would you be by yourself and like then people would just watch you walk by and be like, there goes that girl singing Cheetah Girls again? And then maybe to other people that you weren't even aware of, they're like, yeah, Cheetah Girl was at the library again today. I know because I heard her singing on her way back. Dondums, thank you so much for a gifted sub to Kira. I really appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you both for being here. Seriously. I'm not really good. My mental health wasn't good for years, but at least I didn't, oh, Lola, I'm so sorry to hear that. If you ever need resources, I forget if you're in the Discord, but I do have some pinned stuff in there, too. Desmond, thank you for the gifted sub, and I went to Evan. I hope Evan's doing well if he's here. Also, Wolfer, welcome in. Thank you for the ticket as well. I appreciate you. My sister was obsessed with Cheetah Girls in a Mexican group called Rebelde? Is that it, homie? I don't think I've heard that. Was that like a real group or like similar to Cheetah Girls, not a real group? Like a Disney group. Freezy, thank you for putting the Discord command in there. My roommate at the time would be with me and it was a whole show. Trust me, it was amazing. I was just talking the other day. I forget who I told this to, but if anybody, I think it was Kirsty. Because Kirsty knew the band Avenged Sevenfold. If anybody knows that band. When I was in college and my one friend would be in like a sad mood, the way that I would always cheer him up is that I would put on my noise canceling headphones and I would sing one of Avenged Sevenfold's songs, which Avenged Sevenfold is like, it's not quite a metal band, but it's like kind of maybe it's classified as metal. I don't know. I'm really bad with genres, but there was like, you know, yelling and whatnot. So that was always interesting to do. And I always think about that. I really like scream yelling along with music. That is healing to me. That heals something within me. Lola, I appreciate you. I hope you continue to feel better. Yeah, it was kind of like Cheetah Girls. It had a show, but it also had guys in the group. Oh, I don't think I've heard of that. That's amazing, though. I was really obsessed with Cheetah Girls, and I was really obsessed with Lizzie McGuire, too, which I saw on Disney+. They have Lizzie McGuire on Disney+, and I might have to rewatch the entire collection. No way you blasting Avenged Sevenfold? Yes, Michael. Yes. I used to... Okay, my favorite band in 4th grade was System of a Down. So... that's how I am. Funny you decided to tell the story but didn't add a channel point redemption to sing us one of their songs. Throwback to when I had In the End by Linkin Park. That just blasted my ass back to high school. That music was just coming out back then. Yeah, I think... I don't remember when I first listened to Avenged Sevenfold. It might have been when I was in like middle school or high school as well. What boy were you trying to relate to? Do you not know this story, Freezy? So it's kind of like a different... It's the way that Freezy knows, because I was friends with Cole Sprouse on MySpace, and Cole Sprouse would always post about how his favorite band was System of a Down. So my brother and I shared an iTunes library, and my brother listened to System of a Down. So naturally I was like, I'll listen to System of a Down as well. And then Cole Sprouse, I remember very vividly one of Cole Sprouse's, I don't know where I'm going in game, by the way. I think I'm just gonna wander around. Cole Sprouse once posted a picture of him on like a road trip and he was air guitaring and he was like, the caption was like, guess which song I'm air guitaring to? And I like immediately ran to my iTunes library and I opened it up to System of a Down and I just chose like a random System of a Down song and I was like, please, I need to be right on the song that he's air guitaring to. Ooh, exactly, Trev. Exactly. I love System of a Down because the band raises awareness. Yes! What is that song that they most recently came out with? It was for what was going on in... I don't want to guess the country. I can't think right now, so I don't want to say something wrong. But it was... God, I can picture, like, the flag of that country and like I think it was a couple years ago, but yeah, anyways, System of a Down is really amazing. What age is 4th grade? So if first graders are 6 and 7, so 7, 8, 9, like 9 or 10 years old, is 4th grade. Post-hardcore and Bad Bunny, I would say I listened to like everything. A Breaking Benjamin and Linkin Park kid. I loved Linkin Park. I never really listened to Breaking Benjamin. I only listened to Weird Al until 7th grade. Joey, why does that like make sense for you? Okay, also I saw something on TikTok that said I can get something from here, but I don't remember what it was. I just saw somebody doing something like this. Papa Roach Last Resort till this day still in rotation? Yes. Me too, Michael. Me too. At least 4, you're not wrong. I literally only listen to music you've never heard of. That's not true, Trev, because you and I listen to similar music. Okay, I don't remember what that TikTok was for, but I remember somebody doing that over there. 9 or 10 doesn't seem too crazy for that sort of music, but then maybe that's just a difference. I just know that none of my friends listen to System of a Down too. Like I would used to try to get my friends to listen to it, and then like I remember this one friend would be like, this is weird, and I would be like, that's fine. Gator, thank you for the ticket. Welcome in. How's it going? Joey is short for Al Joey. So true. Weird Al is your favorite, Joey? I didn't know his name was Joey. Weird Al was a different era. I used to love his song White and Nerdy, and also his Star Wars song, which I never even understood until this year when I started watching Star Wars. Black Sabbath is my high school band. I never really listened to Black Sabbath. But yeah, Trev likes Black Sabbath, right? I remember Trev mentioning it because he was like, it's not actually metal, right? I mean, I've listened to like their big songs, but not really that much. And then in high school, I got really into like pop punk. And I was into pop punk more for the like image. And it's cringy. Like I was into like the classic Midwest pop punk, which was very cliche of me for living in Ohio. Like all the TikToks that make fun of the pop punk artists that just is like, I hate this town, I can't wait to move away, like, and that's their music. That's what I listened to. And then I was like, me too, I can't wait to move away. And now here I am back in my hometown. It's called metal, but I would never say, oh yeah, this is what metal sounds like. It's more like rock. Yeah, that's why I feel like genres are like so hard to define. Weird Al is still doing music too. He just released a mockumentary. Oh yeah, I think I remember hearing about that. Has anyone watched that? Have you watched that, Desmond? Who didn't have a scene phase? I didn't have a scene phase. I had an emo phase. I feel like it was either like you're either scene or you're emo. You can't be both. when I was emo, because the difference between scene and emo is that scene wore like a lot of bright colors and emo was like black and gray with like sometimes little colors. Like I would wear like all black and gray, and then I would wear like a bow, like a pink bow. Cringy. Cringy. I also had a short political hip hop. Wait, what's political hip hop? Cause you say that, and I'm thinking of Young Jeezy's song that goes, "My president is black." Is that it? Or is that like Run the Jewels? Because Run the Jewels is like, I like Run the Jewels, and they talk about politics. I mean, if I lived in Ohio, Miso, you got a good point. And I can't even say anything to defend myself. Besides the fact that housing prices, really good in Ohio. Really good in Ohio. I loved those bands. You did? Where are you? Where are you? Muse is also great too. Oh yeah, I liked Muse too. Only band I've seen live. Have I seen Muse live? No, I haven't. I've seen MGMT live, and they're really amazing. They're really good live. And I'm so sorry. Something about that Midwest accent that really rings that sorry to be true. If you didn't have it, I would guess the authenticity of the apology. The capital G, welcome in. Thank you. Thank you. How are you doing today? I am now today years old, discovering the difference between emo and scene. Well, that's how I always understood it to be, but I don't know if that's true. Scene is a style? Yeah, scene was a style at least. Sometimes I've actually been on TikTok and I've been seeing people who still dress as scene. I don't know if they're doing it for like a gag or if they're actually bringing the style back though. And I'm so sorry. Is Sard named after Yard Sard? Yes, it is, Trev. Yes. Excellent eye there. Stuff like Immortal Technique and even some of Tupac's songs. Oh, okay. I get you. Muse are the band I'd most like to see live. I bet they would be really good. Immortal Technique, I don't think I've ever listened to that. Them? That? I'm doing alright, how are you? I'm doing pretty good. Thank you for asking. I'm glad that you're doing alright. We're just talking about throwback music. Yeah, Desmond, do it. Emmy, if you were a band, I'd want to see you live. Thank you. The best band I ever saw live. Okay, I don't know why I started that sentence. I didn't have an answer yet. I really liked MGMT. Oh, not a band, but Anderson .Paak was so good live. Like, he is truly a performer that I considered driving like 3 hours to see him again the next day. He was really, really good. King Gizzard and the Lizard Wizard were also pretty good. I feel like King Gizzard and the Lizard Wizard and MGMT were more like experiences and like shows, which like sounds really annoying to say, but like just with what they have going on stage. Kristen, that'll be $800 for one Emmy ticket. Joey, I forgot that you're my manager. I forgot until this moment that you are my supposed manager. Kipper, welcome in. Throwback Thursday playlist on Spotify. I love a good throwback. Okay, this flute that's going on in here, a little bit much. So we're changing up the playlist. We got to. That flute was becoming way too high pitched for me. I don't even know if y'all can hear it. Where's my game? There it is. That's a great musician? Yes. The best band I've ever seen live was probably Grizzly Bear. When did you see them, Trev? I only know like a little bit of their songs. Did anyone have an Iron Maiden fan? I've never really listened to them. Joey has the best business tactics. Emmy, wait, I have to think. Okay, no problem. the flute watching stream right now. I'm so sorry. Did any of y'all play instruments in school? Because, like, being in a school with 4th graders reminds me how... I think it's like 4th grade where everyone has to play the recorder. You either play the recorder or you play a strings instrument. Joey, let's go. Let's freaking go. I have so many doodles to do, but I'm gonna do them. I showed you guys, I actually bought stands. So that's like pretty impressive in my eyes. I'm impressed by myself. Joey, thank you so much for redeeming that. Thank you for hanging out long enough to earn so many channel points. That's very impressive. And thank you. I'll be sure to do that. My goal, I'm actually going to my parents at some point this weekend. Where am I going? And yeah, I think I'm gonna try to pick it up then, or send it then. Because I know they have appropriately sized letters in envelopes. Gonzalito, welcome in. Thank you for the follow. Welcome in. How's it going? And some random dude, welcome in. Thank you for the follow as well. How's it going? I like how Automod is not letting Trev say, I will destroy you. You either play the recorder or the recorder plays you. Thank you, Freezy. Somebody had to say it. I remember my mom signed me up for like a music class in kindergarten. So I learned how to play the recorder in kindergarten. Oh my god, this pig better get back in there. Okay, he's free now, but it's fine. We don't care about him that much. Unless Happy Pigs is watching this stream, then we care about him a lot. Of course. Always. So then in school, instead of playing the recorder when everybody else was, I learned how to play the violin, but very poorly. I will get to 100,000 one day. How many are you at, Jordan? Yeah, it was in middle school. Immortal Technique is really old underground rap, but his music hasn't aged well. Oh, really? Interesting. Yeah, that's a lot of channel points, right? Mufasa, thank you for the ticket as well. And Lola, thank you for the posture check. I appreciate that. Also, Gonzalito, welcome in. How's it going? Run, free pig, go, babe. No, he can't. I need to keep him here. Violet, welcome in. How's it going? It's good to see ya. How's your week? How do I get one of these? I'm gonna Google these things because I have to work on this. Elvish jewelry is an artifact that can be found by digging up an artifact spot in Cindersap Forest. Where the frick is that? Cindersap Forest is a large exterior region found in the southwest part. Oh, okay. Okay, well, we'll go start there. Because we obviously can work on Pepper Rexes at some point, but I feel like that's been a bit monotonous lately. And I'm gonna wait until the quest anyways. Oop. I think I trapped him in the door somehow. Happy Pigs is not okay. I need to clip this so I can send this to him. Like, Happy Pig's the person, not the pig in my game. I don't have internet. Well, are Trev and Joey doing an enemies to lovers bit? They absolutely could be. If we're lucky, they are. If we're lucky. Okay, let's hope we see an artifact spot, which is where those wormies live. He throwing it back. He throwing it back. When Dave Matthews Band came out, I fell in love with the sound of the clarinet. However, it was not a popular choice for a male to play. Whenever I think of the clarinet, I just naturally think of Squidward from SpongeBob. I think my friend played the clarinet, though. It's a very interesting instrument. I really wanted to learn how to play, like, the flute. But I remember one day in school, they brought around the different mouthpieces for the different instruments that you could learn how to play in school. And I could not, for the life of me, figure out how to use the flute one. So instead, I tried to learn how to play the trumpet. And that didn't go well either. It really did not. I can't even blow up a balloon. Like for real, I still can't blow up a balloon. I've never really properly learned how. So the trumpet didn't go well because it was pretty much the same as that, and I ended up quitting. But I do know how to play the piano. Throughout all that, I was learning how to play the piano. So that is something that I was able to play. That pig is throwing it back. When I think of Dave Matthews Band, I think of, why did they name a band after that man's name? I know. I feel like Matthews Band is just like such a cliche in its own way. Like, people make fun of it a lot. I've never really listened to Dave can't say it either. Dave Matthews Band. That's what it is. I've never really listened to it. I played the trumpet at school. I enjoyed it. I really wish I had played it more because a bunch of my friends were playing the trumpet. But I just, like, was not able to. Why aren't there any artifact spots? That's really annoying. Okay, what else do we need? For the museum. And I am going to pronounce that however the heck I want to pronounce it. Rare disc. Rare disc. I still do not know how to play the guitar. I tried to teach myself the guitar. I taught myself how to play the ukulele. And everyone was like, if you're gonna learn how to play the ukulele and you're considering learning the guitar, learn how to play the guitar first. And I was like, I'm just not going to do that. And I regret it because, they were right, unfortunately. Unfortunately, they were right. Okay, these, I guess the rare disc, I can find in the mines by killing monsters, which I don't really feel like doing that right now. If there's any other like artifact ones or something else, we'll see that. What about the golden mask? Dave's hot and juicy single Matthew Band, please. Digging up artifact spots in the desert. Alright, let's go to the desert. Desert. I'd buy a ticket to that concert. I played the saxophone. Trev, did you? I had a friend that played the saxophone and I was always so jealous of her. I feel like it's such a cool instrument. Also, Heart, welcome in. It's good to see you. How are you? Also, Heckery, welcome in. I forget who gifted that one, but I hope you like your gifted sub, and thank you for being here. Hey, does anyone remember when Dave Matthews Band got in trouble for dumping their tour bus sewage into the Chicago River? No? When did that happen? Wait, Heart, who did you see live? Is a Dave Matthews Band? I like can't say that phrase to save my life. Is it Sin Crisis? Thank you so much for the follow. How's it going? Welcome in. Thank you for being here. Our French teacher in grade 4 convinced the school to buy ukuleles for us to all sing French songs. Did you like it? I liked playing the ukulele. It's like hard though. If you've ever played the ukulele, there's this thing called chucking, which like is when you play the strings but like you also silence it right after, so it's not like it's like that kind of thing. I never really figured out how to do that properly. Sin is good. Okay, awesome. Thank you for letting me know. It's good to have you here. I hope your Thursday is going well. And your week. To play, I am not attracted to musical instruments. I hope not. I mean, sorry, I'm not about to yuck anyone else's yum. As long as you're safe and not harming yourself or people around you, we can all be happy. So I played the alto sax first, but then I spent a few years playing the baritone. That's really cool. That is very cool. And then I think it was like 2 years ago when I taught myself a bit of how to play the drums. That was really fun. But now I live in an apartment with neighbors, so I can't really be playing the drums. I mean, I could. I don't think they would like me very much. Dave Matthews Band. I saw them when I was on a cruise to the Bahamas. They played on Royal Caribbean's island, and I watched the show from a tube in the water. Wait, that actually sounds so fun. I think Royal Caribbean was the type of cruise that I went on before too. I need the strange doll. Strange doll, aka Trev. Strange doll. In many locations. Okay, so basically I just need to go around looking for artifact spots. I think that's what we'll do today. And I'll do that. Do those refresh every single day? Probably. I played the baritone too. That bad boy is loud. I always wish that I played something like the cello or like the upright bass. I feel like that would have been cool. And I feel like the people who played cello at my school were the cool people. That's me? I know that's you, Trev. I totally forgot that you were gonna be in my game today. Trev, I found you in the trash once. Did you really? You found the strange doll in the trash? Maybe I should continue to check the trash. It would make sense. Because I think, like, the trash cans hold a lot. And I don't really care if people catch me looking for that anymore. Hey, what's up here, by the way? Can I go here? Oh. What's up there? I don't remember. Oh, is that where you go when you 100% it? It actually might be. This aesthetic mod is gorgeous. Thank you. If you're curious about my mods, I do have a spread or a Google Doc with all my mods that I use. Happy, welcome in. Thank you so much for saying hi. I appreciate you. I hope you're doing well. Thank you for being here. I appreciate you. Wait, why don't you care? Why don't I care about what? Yeah, of course. Do you play with a lot of mods, Sid? Did you just say it would make sense that I was in the trash? No, I was saying it would make sense that things are found in the trash, but I can see now how that could be easily confused to mean that it would make sense that you, Trev, were found in the trash. I see that now. That was a mistake in my phrasing, and that's on me. That's on me. Let's see how well I'm doing with the Pepper Rexes anyways. 21 out of 50. Great. So I have 29. I'm not even halfway there. Good. That's okay though, because eventually we'll get a cheat quest, and I think it'll be easier, maybe. The garbage watchers? Oh, I don't care if people watch me go in the garbage anymore because I have max hearts with everyone, so it doesn't even matter. Rocky, welcome in. How are you doing today? It's good to see you. Supposedly when they booked one of their first shows, person who took the call wrote down Dave Matthews for the name and then band at the end. Oh, I think I heard that, Bobcat. I feel like that's happened with other bands too. Like, somebody gets their name wrong and then they just roll with it. Freezy's playing Persona, and we're celebrating that. Somebody called me out last time that I shouldn't be shaming the people for playing games, but I'm celebrating that Freezy is playing Persona, to clarify. You cannot find Trev in the trash. Oh no, I failed. That's embarrassing. You can actually find me in Joey's arms? Where is that in Stardew? People have rose-colored glasses for you rummaging in the trash. Well, I think they'll still get annoyed with me, but it like doesn't matter anymore. Persona player. I miss Persona, but also that is another game that seems very intimidating to get into right now. Again. Maybe someday. Y'all, there's less than 100 days until Legend of Zelda, Tears of the Kingdom. Isn't that absolutely bananas? Like, kind of soon. But also not at all, because we just celebrated the 100th day of school, so that doesn't make it seem soon at all. I am under the one bridge. Oh, okay. Thank you for letting me know. What if someone was playing Leisure Suit Larry? What is that, Bobcat? Do I want to know? What if I did see like a pop-up and it was like somebody was playing some weird dating simulator that was definitely inappropriate? I would probably just ignore it and then nobody would know. So what if in that sense, I'm just saying this out loud because it did happen. Freezy's actually playing that. A little bananas. Persona is eating up so much of my time, really, Trev? How many hours have you played for? Less than 100 days, I forgot. It was even this year. Yes, it's in May. I think they just tweeted, it was either yesterday or the day before, that it's 100 days until Tears of the Kingdom. What's the date of the release? May something. I know it's in May because my birthday month, but I think it might be after my birthday. And my birthday's the 20th. Do people do that? Do people do what? Play the games? I'm sure people do. Nina, do you? Zelda of Zelda. Breath of the Wild and the sequel, Zelda of Zelda. Kingdom of the Kingdom. My favorite games. You ask me my favorite games, I will tell you. It's a Zelda of Zelda. I remember before Breath of the Wild, I thought Zelda was the guy. Isn't that such a noob mistake? Today I pulled like the first graders one by one out into the hall to read to me, and this one kid had a Roblox book, and he was telling me everything about Roblox. I know so much and yet nothing at all about Roblox now. I played Persona 5 for about 60 hours. That's amazing. Parker, welcome in. Thank you for the ticket. How are you? Heart, you're a May baby too? What day? Parker, I'm good. How are you doing? Oh, too busy playing Valorant in Disney Dreamlight Valley. Have you really been liking it a lot? Disney Dreamlight Valley, that is. It's gonna be free later this year, right? I feel like I can hold out until then. No time to flirt. Have you seen Mark in a swimsuit? That's right. Did you guys see Coral Island? That was a tweet, wasn't it? They tweeted like they made swimsuit outfits for all the characters. May 8th? Do I have a friend whose birthday is that? I don't think so. But May is a good time to have a birthday, and May 8th means that you're a Taurus like me. I'm doing all right. How are you? I'm doing really well. Thank you for asking. Also, Ed, enjoy your dinner. I hope it's delicious. Thank you so much for hanging out. Have a great rest of your night. Leisure Suit Larry is an adult-themed video game series created by Al Lowe starting in 1987. They are still releasing them. Interesting. So I guess now I know. If anybody opens that, I can call them out. And we can all be like, ooh? Question mark? Guys, that reminded me of like when people get called to the office on the announcements at school. And that reminded me of how awkward I still feel whenever the Pledge of Allegiance happens every morning at school. I'm still not used to it. I like don't want to do it, but I also don't want to not do it. So I just awkwardly do it every single morning. I forgot about that game. I think I've heard of the name before, but I never really knew what it was. Who would have thought? What was everyone's first game that you ever played? I remember, I think my first gaming console thing was a Game Boy Pocket. And the first game I ever played was a Casper the Friendly Ghost game. And I did not understand it at all. And then, like, I had all the Game Boys. I was a very Game Boy gal. So I played a bunch of Pokemon. And then one of my favorite games ever was a Lizzie McGuire game for the Game Boy Advance. I loved that game. It was actually so fun. And it was like a proper game. Like I could sink a lot of hours into that game. Not possible for me to remember. Like, you were that young. I think my first game was Tetris. I'm aging myself. I don't think that's aging yourself that much. Or really, who cares anyways? Probably Breakout on Atari in the late 80s. Amazing. That must have been so cool to like have an Atari. Like revolutionary. Otter, welcome in. Thank you for the follow. How's it going? How's your Thursday going? I played Mickey Mouse ABC. It was an old school floppy disk on my dad's Asian computer. I loved like Jumpstart first grade, Jumpstart second grade. I loved those games, which I would play on my mom's laptop. Same with Backyard Soccer, which we were talking about in Discord. I think that was yesterday or the day before. I loved Backyard Soccer. I literally played that all the time. It is such a good game. I actually tried to play Backyard Soccer because I still have the disc. I tried to play it like on a more recent MacBook, but because like the software has been so far updated, it won't run. It made me so upset. I really wanted it to work. For me, the first was Pokemon Mystery Dungeon Blue Rescue Team on the first CS. Amazing. My first game was probably Pokemon Red, but it might have been this dinosaur game, also for the Game Boy. Amazing. You had the Lizzie McGuire game too, and it was like in a mall, right? And you play it as like, Lizzie's like ego or whatever it was, the little cartoon character of Lizzie. You played as that, and I remember there was like a mall level. That's what I remember. Putt Putt? I think Mario and a Friend's NES in the 90s. What good memories. And Oregon Trail. Oh my god, I loved Oregon Trail. All I remember from Lizzie McGuire are the mall shopping floor. Blossom, are we the same person? Because that's literally all I remember. I wonder if that was like a hard level, and that's why it stuck out to us. But I literally can picture the way that it looks. That's actually amazing that you and I remember the same exact level. Okay, so we're not really seeing any artifacts, so I think I'm just gonna go to the Skull Caverns anyways. Did you play the Jumpstart one that was like witches and ghosts and stuff? Maybe 5th grade? Oh, I don't think so. I think I only had like elementary age things, but that one sounds fun. I think Pokemon Blue was the first game I played obsessively. Amazing. Yeah, Jumpstart is amazing. First game was Pajama Sam. I can guess by your name. Putt Putt and Freddy Fish, and waiting to see if Trev is gonna start streaming them. Trev, are you? I never played Pajama Sam or Freddy Fish, but I did play Arthur games. I loved Arthur games. There was one called Arthur's Reading Race, which was like, okay, that was like more like a mini game. But then there was this one game called Arthur's Reading Adventure. And that one was really fun. That was like a proper game on the computer. It was really fun. Freddy Fish was my girl. Wait, is Freddy Fish a girl? I don't know if that's a stupid question or not. But I thought Freddy was a girl. I mean a boy. I'm tempted to do the same, Trev, when everyone brought it up, retro game talk. I want to play retro games. I loved Hamtaro Ham Ham Heartbreak, but y'all know that. Like, all my alert sounds are Hamtaro Ham Ham Heartbreak sounds. And I love that game so much. My first game was a Blue's Clues computer game. I'm surprised I didn't have that because I loved Blue's Clues. Blue's Clues was like my favorite show. And Steve would always sit in a big red chair, and my mom had a big red chair in our family room where I would watch the show. So it felt like I had the same big red chair. I remember the Arthur game. Yes, and there was an underwater. Yes, Lemons. It was so hard. I always died. Was that it? I was wondering why I only remembered the mall level, but it can make sense if it was a hard level. That's so funny. My first game, right, the Blue's Clues. The most random game I was obsessed with when I was little that no one knows was on NES, McKids. It was a McDonald's game. I feel like I've heard people talk about that. Nina, enjoy your dinner. Thank you so much for lurking. I played a Carmen Sandiego game with my friend Matt when I was in elementary school, and he also had a turtle that bit me. I used to have a pet turtle. I loved my turtle. I think I've told y'all about him before too, because I didn't know the gender of the turtle, so we named the turtle Emily Franklin so that I could cover a boy's name and a girl's name. Steven, welcome in. Good morning. How are you doing today? It's good to see you. As a parent now, I love the new Blue's Clues. The new host, Josh, is the absolute cutest. Do you think so? I haven't seen anything about the new Blue's Clues. Steven comes in right as we're talking about Steve from Blue's Clues. Oh my god, conspiracy theory. How's Straya? Arthur games, I think I had his birthday game. Damn, I played a lot of games, no wonder I'm addicted, literally. Those games were so fun though. I wish they would make another backyard soccer. I would play that. I feel like backyard soccer specifically wasn't that popular. I feel like most people were playing backyard baseball or like another sport. But I personally, I think we only had backyard soccer and baseball, and I did not understand baseball at all. So I just did soccer, and that was my favorite. I love this combo. Playing these games on the Windows 98 in my parents' living room is such a core memory. That, and like then when I got older, Club Penguin was such a core memory. Like, I remember very specifically going to a sleepover party, and we were all crowded over my one friend's computer, and we were all taking turns of, like, one of the Club Penguin mini games, and I did the best. And I was like, I can keep going, but then we had to eat pizza, probably from Pizza Hut. Yeah, we're just cooking. How are we doing, Steven? We're doing pretty good. How are you? Back then, games were just a exe file and there were no copyright protection, so your friend could just copy it to you. What a time. My dad would copy PlayStation 2 games. Oh my god, I forgot that that was possible. My brother and I did that. From the library or like Blockbuster, I think. Yeah, we're just cooking. I played backyard baseball. I never played soccer. Soccer was my favorite, but I also, like, soccer is my favorite sport. And it's the only sport I really understand. Yeah, even though I've played other sports, soccer is literally the only sport that I understand. I just woke up, Trev, doing a cheeky IKEA run. That's right, because you just moved. What are you looking for from IKEA? That's exciting. Is there an IKEA close to you? Or do you have to go far away? Because, like, for me, if I wanted to go to an IKEA, it would literally be like a weekend trip because it's hours away. I wish we had an IKEA closer. Alas, I don't. Let me make sure there's no Pepper Rexes on this level. Was there a backyard trapeze? Backyard gymnastics? No, but that just reminded me that I also was really obsessed with this cute computer game called Paint and Play Pony. It was a Barbie game. And you could, like, decorate and do a pony's hair. And then I think that was it. I think you could, like, show it off sometimes, too. Or, like, walk it around. But there wasn't really any animation. It was just, like, still images that you could edit. But I loved Paint and Play Pony. That was one of my favorite games. That reminds me of when me and my two friends went into one of those websites where it claimed to give you 1,000,000 Club Penguin coins. Did you get hacked, Joey? And it worked? Wait, did it? Did you enter your parents' credit card information? And social security number? How will this affect the Club Penguin marketplace? Swedish meatballs? I've never had the meatballs from IKEA. Isn't that tragic? I think I was gonna go at some point, like around when I moved, just to go on a weekend trip and get furniture, and then I never ended up going. But now I want meatballs. What are y'all eating for dinner? Or what did y'all eat? Or, alternatively, what did you eat today at all? There's a Barbie fashion designer game and a makeup and hair one. Wait, do you guys remember My Scene? My Scene games? I also like the Barbie website games. Those ones were fun, but the games that I liked more was My Scene. Oh my god, I loved those games. I wonder if those games are still up somewhere. Anyone play Kid Pix? Wait, that sounds familiar, Trev. I already ordered a bed and a mattress online from them. It's supposed to arrive tomorrow, but we're going in for all the bits and bobs. Amazing. How many roommates are you going with roommates? How many roommates do you have? We did not pay for it. We may have gotten a virus, but it was my friend's computers. So no harm, no foul. You really said as long as it's not my computer, it's not my problem. I'm getting Applebee's? Are you really? Are you gonna get that thing that Michael mentioned? It was something cinnamon. Are you gonna get that? Kid Pix was an art studio? Wait, yes! Yes, Trev. Are you posting it now? I need to see it immediately, actually. Please. Go! Welcome in! How are you? It's good to see you. Me patiently waiting for Trev to post anything Kid Pix related. No. Trev is a little bit slow, but it's okay. I can wait. I'll check back later when Trev is actually confirmed. But yes, I think I played that. Also, go, welcome in. How are you? It's so good to see you. Pancakes? What kind of pancakes? I mean, plain kinds are good too. But in case you had fancy pancakes, you have the space to share that as well. Dondoms, thank you for the ticket as well. It's there now? Let me cook. I'm so sorry. I should have let you cook. He said it now. Where? Chit chat. I was looking at gaming channel. I was foolish. Yes, I played Kid Pix. I loved art as a kid. I was like one of those kids, and I was like, when I grow up, I want to be an artist. I thought I was gonna be an artist for a really long time. So I loved anything art. Yeah, Kid Pix, I remember that now. That sounds so familiar. Did anyone do like typing games in school? Actually, I remember that my mom had like a typing game that I also did at home, but it wasn't as fun. I remember at school in 4th grade, we had typing class, and it was like space themed. Go, hello. Thank you so much for introducing yourself. Thank you. Cats and Stardew and ginger ale. Ginger ale sounds so good right now. I love ginger ale. Ginger ale doesn't have caffeine, right? Joke's on you, I played Kid Pix and actually went to art school? Wow. Wow, that almost hurt my feelings. Trev literally lived my childhood dream. Thank you. Thank you for rubbing it in. It told me to introduce myself. Did it? Oh, maybe it's because... Is it because you just reached 200 channel points since you redeemed the letter in the mail? Which, by the way, Goat, you weren't here at the beginning of the stream when I mentioned this. I bought stamps, so I'm like closer to sending the doodles. But I made a mistake. I thought I was buying normal size letters in envelopes on Amazon. Look at how big these are. I'm not fitting anything on this. This is smaller than an index card. So it was a whole thing in the beginning of stream. I didn't know if these were legal or not to send in the mail. Like, they come with envelopes, but they just seemed so tiny that I was concerned about it. Turns out, Nina said they're legal. I just need to have the correct postage, so... on that aspect, I think we're okay. Yeah, I bought stamps online because I'm too lazy to go to post office. Those are fine. The stamps are fine. I did typing games all the way through high school, something I thought was so stupid, but now I use it every day. Yes. I'm so glad I like learned how to properly type. Cause like I have a couple friends who didn't learn how to do that and they type with like T-Rex fingers. And I honestly really like typing. Like typing is fun. Apples, bees. Thank you. Thank you, Trev, for highlighting that. My name is Apple. Pepper Rex. Pepper Rex. Pepper Rex. So now we have 28 more to kill. Emmy the criminal, yes. Now what the hell is that? My name is Applesbees and welcome to Chili's. Hello Applesbees, welcome in. Good to have you here at Chili's. I don't think I've ever been to a Chili's. I actually distinctly remember going on a trip with my parents. It might have been when we were visiting my brother at college at one point. And I was so tired that day. I think we like just got in and it was late at night and Chili's was the only place open. So my parents were eating, but I just wanted to go sleep. So instead of going inside the restaurant with my parents while they ate, like a normal kid would do, I was a moody teenager. So instead what I did was I just waited in the car by myself for like an hour while they ate dinner in the restaurant. I was like, I am not going into Chili's. I want to go to sleep. Because that was my awful teenage years. Can I get a refund? I didn't know this was a Chili's. What do you mean, Goat? You don't want to be here anymore? Pepper Ann? Pepper Ann? Wait, what's that from? I've never been to Chili's, but I have been to Applebee's. Yeah, I've definitely been to Applebee's. Like several times. Oh god. I don't want to die. Chili's had an Oreo molten lava cake and I've only had it once and I won't bring it back. They won't bring it back no matter how many letters I send to them. That actually sounds so good. I need dessert. We went to Costco last week and we got frozen chocolate covered strawberries and I've been having like a handful every night and then we ran out a couple of days ago. And now I'm like, but wait, where is my little treat after dinner? Like, I need dessert. Do y'all have dessert every day? Because I literally get into the habit where it feels like I need dessert every day. It's like I Pavloved myself into needing dessert. The feeling when streamer doesn't know Pepper Ann. Okay, it sounds so familiar, Trev. But I've had a long day. I simply cannot think. I simply cannot. I find I need dessert after lunch for some reason. Oh my god. If I start having dessert after lunch, then that's something that I easily start needing too. Lunch desserts are so much fun. More fun though, because sometimes with dinner, I'm like, oh my god, I'm gonna have dinner and a dessert, and it's like something fun to look forward to. But then if I have dinner late, or if dinner was really big, I'll want like some time in between dinner and dessert. And then sometimes I just get too tired that I don't want to eat sugar so close to sleeping. So then I don't end up eating dessert, and it's kind of sad. Was there an episode of Pepper Ann where she gets a zit and puts on some zit cream on it and it disappears overnight? Wait, Pepper Ann was a show? I would eat dessert instead of dinner if I could. Oh, 100% me too. What's everyone's favorite dessert? I want dessert for every meal, me too. Wondermelon, welcome in. Happy Friday Eve indeed. How are you doing today? It's good to see you. Ice cream or cheesecake? Ooh, what kind of cheesecake? Alright, I think there's an ad in progress right now. I think it just started, so I'm gonna take this opportunity to run to the bathroom real quick as well. And when I get back, we'll keep playing, of course. But in the meantime, if you want to do your cheese check, since we're talking about cheesecake, or your chai check, please feel free to do that. Or there's PP poo check. I'll be right back in like a couple minutes. And if y'all need to stretch, please do that. And yeah, I'll be right back. Hello, I've returned. How are the checks? How are we doing? Oops, wrong thing. Okay, there we go. Wait, I did that already? I forgot. Not well. What do you mean not well, Joey? What happened? What happened? I trusted you to take care of this household while I was gone. For like 2 minutes. What do you mean not well? 4% pee pee poo poo. Okay, so yeah, it really was not well for Joey. Cheese check was 1% as well. Oh my god, Joey, you're right. I'm so sorry to hear about that. I'm so sorry. How was your blurry room? It was great. I was standing in the corner of my room. I lied. I lied to you all as I do once a stream. I say that I'm going to the bathroom, but instead I just stand in the corner for a couple minutes. I put myself in timeout for a couple minutes each stream. Any finisher standing in the corner, you're exactly right. Guess what? What? Goat, what? I beat Junimo Kart yesterday? Goat, no freaking way. Congratulations. I gave up on trying to accomplish that within like, I think it was like a week of me trying. But that's amazing. What do you get if you win Junimo Kart? I don't remember. Because I remember I gave up pretty quickly after I learned that it doesn't count towards 100%ing. Because that game is hard. Junimo Kart? Junimo Kart is hard. Has anyone else here beat Junimo Kart? Not only did they beat it, they beat Lewis's high score? Okay, Goat, that doesn't surprise me about Goat because they are literally cracked at everything they do. Oh, right, you get the arcade machine. That's so cool. Congratulations, Goat. That's amazing. That's amazing. Truly. Me personally, I could never imagine myself accomplishing such a feat, but I could always imagine Goat doing that. Goat is a very talented gamer, just like everyone here. What is all this junk in my trunk? Jesus. I always forget when I go to the mines. It gets so gross like this. There are too many things. Ugh. I hate it. I hate how many things are in my... What is this called? Inventory? Pockets? Pockets. Anything from the trolley. Anyways. Are y'all excited for tomorrow? I'm actually kind of nervous for tomorrow because tomorrow isn't even going to be that exciting of a day. Like this week we had the 100th day of school and we had today we had a parade for Black History Month. But like tomorrow, we really don't have anything too exciting going on. So I feel like it's gonna make the day go by so much slower, which I'm nervous about. But it'll be fine. It'll be fine. It's really, the day actually goes by really fast at school. What's that purple rock in your backpack? This? Do you mean this? That's grape seeds. Or what else do you mean in here? I don't know what else you can mean in there. It looks so good. Are you Abigail all of a sudden wanting to eat rocks? Eat rocks, dude. I'm driving 5 hours early tomorrow morning. Oh yeah, go. Are you going to Ohio? You're going someplace in Ohio, right? Is that the trip that you're doing? I'm doing nothing except begging Alana to meet up with me? Wait, is she going near you? That's exciting. I tried to also meet up with Alana one time. Maybe Trev, if you meet up with Alana, she can send you all, she can give you all the letters she wrote for people and then you can send them in the mail. It's like a basket of purple. I don't think I know what you mean. Why are all these fairy roses so pretty? Pretty. Pretty colors. Oh, maybe it was caviar? Oh yeah, that's probably what it was. Was it this, Kristen? Let me see. Actually, I don't know where it went. I'm confused now. Okay, whatever. I think it probably was caviar. I've never had caviar. That's a good idea. I can be Alana's little mailman. Yes. I would love that. Personally. It's close to Ohio? Oh, yeah. I think, because I remember you were saying that you were going to different places too, so I wasn't sure which trip. Goat, I know where you're going. It's almost like you can say anything threatening that could be interpreted threateningly. My game froze. My game froze. Wait, what's going on? Oh, no, my game didn't freeze. My mouse died. My bad, y'all. That was really scary. Were y'all really scared? I was really scared. Anyways, it's almost like you can say anything that could be interpreted scary, but then put an Emmy blush next to it, and then it's not scary. I was really scared there. I thought my game froze. And then I thought my whole computer froze, and then I saw myself still moving, so that was okay at least. Just makes it like sound like Trev is gonna be a carrier pigeon. Trev kind of looks like a pigeon sometimes, I guess. But Michael said it, not me, okay? Michael said that, not me. I'm scared. The dinosaur right now, huh? Me when I say the game is frozen and then the dinosaur is just walking around, clearly not frozen. Me when I think my game freezes but my mouse died. I was terrified personally. Thank you, Steven. Thank you for caring about me. Guys, why do I keep doing that? Why do I keep accidentally letting an animal out? Like, and it's so obvious. Which, by the way, somehow Happy Pigs made it back inside. I'm going to destroy Joey. Yeah, see? Doesn't that, like... It, like, makes us... It's a different tone if you add the Emmy blush. What in tarnation? What in tarnation? Y'all come back now, you hear? One of my favorite phrases that I believe should be more widely used than just in the South. Because, you know, you just really want to get that vibe across that y'all come back now. You hear? Like, the you hear part is, like, really important. You're making sure that the person that you're talking to, person or persons, heard you and understand. Truly understand where you're coming from. Okay, I don't know what I'm talking about ever. It's 6:30. I've been up for 12 hours at this point now, so... At any point from here on out, for what comes out of my mouth, I cannot guarantee that any thought went behind it, okay? Okay. What if they don't hear exactly? We're just checking in. We're just checking in, which is really good to check in on your friends every once in a while. Brandian, welcome in. Thank you for the follow. How's it going? It's good to have you here. I've started using y'all in my daily vocab, and my dad makes fun of me. Me too, Joey. Me too. Whenever I say y'all around my parents, my dad specifically is like, why are you saying that? But I think it's like a really good gender inclusive language to use. Me and my teacher don't say boys and girls anymore. So like it's kind of fun to figure out different things to say to kids. Like we call them friends and like students or first graders. But like it's also interesting because like we line kids up or we get them ready in waves. Like it used to be like, if you're a boy, go ahead, pack up and get ready. But now we do like, if you're wearing purple today, pack up your stuff and get in line. Instead of that. And it's been like fun because it's something to be more creative about. Brandian, welcome in. I hope you're doing well. Am I pronouncing your name right? I love to see all y'all. All y'all. All y'all is so good. I love y'all. It's the best non-gender plural pronoun. Yeah, it's like so easy too. And it's like, I feel like it's hard sometimes because friends sounds so passive aggressive with the kids sometimes when I'm clearly trying to like get them to redirect their behavior. I'll be like, friends, when we sit on the carpet, we're quiet. Like that sounds so passive aggressive. Not that, but it also is kind too. Because you don't want to be like mean to the kids or whatever. Yeah, y'all is efficient, exactly. And like in certain situations, you don't want to call everyone friends. Like if you're at work or something, it's just not appropriate in some situations. You love my hat, thank you. I love my trash can lid hat as well. You should say yins. Yins is, that's Pennsylvania, isn't it? What is that? It's like very specific. Is that like Pittsburgh or something specific? Because I remember when I've been to Pittsburgh a couple times, I always drive past this coffee shop that's called Yins. Yins Coffee or something. Use slaps. Use is also Pennsylvania, isn't it? Because Kristen's mom says use. Kristen's mom is the first person I've ever met in person that says use. Wait, do people use yins by you? Wait, do they? Do they mind Trev? Oh yeah, it's a Pittsburgh only thing. Okay. Literally no one else on earth says yins. Is that true or is that Trev sarcasm? I call my parents comrades. Comrades is so good. Comrades is so good. For gender neutral. Gang is quite a common one used here, but casual, yeah, that's a good one. That's a good one too. Alright, gang. That would be a good one for the students. I always call them Bud now. They were so confused by when I first started calling them Bud. I would be like, thanks, Bud. And they would be like, huh? Because they're called like, my teacher calls them like Lovey or like Sweetheart. I call them Sweetheart sometimes. Or like, I don't know what else she says. Honey. I call them Honey sometimes. Maybe not Sweetheart. But I call them Bud too. They're like, what is that? Haven, welcome in. Thank you for the ticket. How are you doing today, Haven? How was your day? We do say bubbler instead of drinking fountain. I feel like that's more fun. I say water fountain. Y'all? Wait, what did Steven say? You guys, use guys is so inefficient. That sounds difficult to say. Sounds very difficult to say. Haven, I hope you're doing well. My friend calls me dude and then is like, sorry. And I am you, you boo. Dude is so hard. I say dude a lot. I say dude and I say bro, dude, and guys a lot. Guys is my worst. Guys is my worst word that I like cannot get rid of in my vocabulary no matter how hard I try. Like I'm trying, but like sometimes like other words just don't hit like guys does. You know? Like sometimes I'm like guys. You know? There's not another word that hits like that. I need a new replacement for guys. Does anyone have any ideas? Because I want to get rid of that word. John is a Philly thing? What is John? What does John mean? Emmy is notorious for saying brosif. I only say brosif if their name is Joseph. So write that down. I have a friend who calls his girlfriend bro and his dad dude. That's funny. Humans. Okay, humans does not hit like guys does, Joey. Me getting my riz on with a girl, bro, I agree. That's bro is just so good too. Like I don't know what's in me that like loves those words, but I've always said guys in like dude. Like I feel like bro is kind of my dude replacement because I don't say dude often. But yeah. Anyways, replacement for guys is your mom. No, it's Joe Mama, which if you guys weren't here, whenever I talked about it, I have a first grader who literally is obsessed with Joe Mama. They make one Joe Mama joke a day at least, but like it's not even a joke. They just genuinely call their mom Joe Mama. Like they're like, when I ask who is Joe Mama, they say Joe Mama is my mom. So they just love saying the words Joe Mama. Like the other day they were like, everyone jump up and down and say Joe Mama. Like that was their mission of the afternoon. Yeah, I also love dude and need to replace it. Yeah. You could say, hey clowns. Okay. Homo sapiens? Oh, that's so much better. It just rolls off the tongue as well. You hit me with the humans, I'm instantly suspicious you're a robot. Wally looking ass? Is that me? Is that me? Do I look like Wally? Be honest. Do I need to run an anonymous poll so you guys can tell me if I'm Wally? Who is saying humans? Somebody said humans. My first username was Joe Mama? Was it really, Joey? That's amazing. I think we all agree somebody in the world is saying humans. I don't know who is saying that. Joey Mama. Earthlings, even better. You wish you looked like Wally? Oh, ouch. How close are you to 100%? I'm at 64%, Mufasa. So we are like, it's really slow progress, but I've been told that like this part is the longest part of the game. Like the 50 to like, I think it's like 70 or 80% is the longest part of the game. And then the rest is just like grinding for money. So right now I'm in the Skull Caverns on the hopes that we'll see Pepper Rex, because that's all I need to kill for the Monster Hunter achievement. So yeah, that's what we're doing in here. We're looking for the dinosaurs named Pepper Rex. Wally is hella cute. Oh, he's in Disney Dreamlight Valley? I didn't know that. Did they just recently add him, or has he always been in it? Because I didn't know. You could say, hello, my little burgers. Even better. Wait, burgers or bung? What is that? Sounds like a word that I shouldn't say. Emmy on the hunt. Literally been on the hunt for weeks, to be honest. Trying to cause some extinction. Exactly. That's our goal in Stardew right now, is to hurry up with the dinosaur extinction. Is that too much to ask? I've been watching Cursed Stardew mod videos on YouTube lately, and it's actually making me want to play again. Haven, you should. You should play Stardew as well as Final Fantasy. Thank you. Thank you, Haven. That moment when Emmy remembers that Wally isn't indeed. Okay, I know that Wally is a Disney character, but I was asking if he's in Disney Dreamlight Valley because not all Disney characters are in Disney Dreamlight Valley. At least last time I checked. Because I thought they were like adding them one by one. Thief, welcome in. Thank you for the ticket. How are you doing today? It's good to see you. I wonder, should I do something with the tickets? Should we have like a ticket shop? Because I'm thinking sometimes when people are on their starting soon screen or like their BRB screen, they have like a cafe where people can buy like drinks or something, snacks. Maybe I could do something like that. That would be cute. But I feel like it should mean something more than that. I'll do brainstorming. Good evening, Thief. How are you doing today? It's good to see you. I just got off the phone with Wally. Who is Walt? He confirmed every single character. Oh, okay. Every single one, please. I don't know when they added Wally. See, Sin is the only one who's honest to me. And they just got here today. How does that make y'all feel? My friends who have been around longer than that. I want to buy a burger every day. Me too. I would love a burger. Or tacos. We talked about tacos today in school, and I really want tacos. Who is Walt? Who is Walt? Who is Walt? Perhaps I am a vampire? Thief, where did that come from? I'm scared. Oh, because you said good evening. Good evening. That's exactly how she said it too. I only ever read your messages, anyone's messages, in the actual voice that you say it in. It's impossible for me to do anything else. So most of you guys sound like me. Thief mostly sounds like me too, except for when she says good evening. And then she sounds like that. It's really interesting. What if you had a Ghibli cafe? Ooh, that's interesting, May. I like that idea. I don't know when I'll have time to work up something like that, but I'll remind myself of that. I had a croissant dilla for lunch. It was, ooh, that sounds good. I had a turkey wrap and my applesauce pouch and Cheez-Its and biscuits. I know I just mentioned how weird it is to be eating lunch at 11 a.m. at school, but I've officially changed my schedule because my stomach was rumbling today at 10:30. My stomach was like, please, we need food. Jordan, thank you for the gift of sub to Thief. I really appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you both for hanging out. What if you had the Club Penguin? What do you mean? How does this affect the Card-Jitsu meta? I don't think it will if we don't do anything Club Penguin related. Why are you letting yourself burn up like that to the dino? It's okay. My health is fine. We need boundaries? What are you talking about? I want tacos. I want burrito tacos desperately. Those are my favorite. Do you guys... Okay, has everyone here had burrito tacos? And if so, when you get burrito tacos, do you dip it in the stuff? I forget what it's called. But do you dip it in the stuff they give it to you with? Because me, myself, and I don't. It's like too... Consomme? Is that what it's called? You dip it, Thief? It always feels so, like, oily to me. That's a sin you don't? Okay, well, Jesus said we're all sinners. That's why he died. So that's a sin that I can do. He died for me to be able to do my sins. Isn't that isn't that what he said? Jesus died so that I can live my life happily and sinfully. Pretty sure he said that. in the Bible. Depends on who makes it. That's true. That's true. I've actually only ever gotten burrito tacos like as takeout or delivery. So I also feel like that alters my experience because like during the time that it's in the car, whether it's takeout or delivery, I feel like it's just like getting greasier or oilier. So yeah. Maybe if I were to go to a restaurant and get burrito tacos like in the restaurant, maybe that would be better. How about we both learn Morse code and speak like this? Oh, that's an exciting idea, Steven. Yeah, sometimes it's too watery. That's true too. How can you live without dipping? Okay, but also, do you guys use all the dip that they give you? Because whenever I get the tacos, it's like in a soup thing. It's like as big as a soup. It's like this much for like 3 tacos this big. Like, how are y'all using that much? Do you guys use that much? You're waffling? I'm vibing. Please. Please let me vibe, Michael. Sin City wasn't made for... What is that? Joey, what does that say? Okay, I can see that nobody liked my joke about Jesus. That's fine. That's understandable. I'm not hating on any religion. Max, welcome in. How are you? It's good to see you. You can't swear here? Yeah, if you swear, you have to put it in the swear jar. And then you have to wash your mouth with soap. Love. Love. I love love. It's almost Valentine's Day. Is that exciting for y'all? I said that I was really excited for being in school for Valentine's Day because I feel like it'll be really, really cute with all the Valentines. But now I need to get... I think I'm gonna look for Pokemon Valentine's Day cards for all the kids. I think that would be really cute because they all love Pokemon. Even the kids who like don't talk like Pokemon. So surely it'll be a hit. Hey, is my pineapple ready? Nope, but it will be ready in 2 days. Steven, what are you talking about? Working from home, how about you? I'm doing really well, Max. I'm glad that you're doing good too. I think... it's thundering. I think you told me that you seem to work from home like at least once a week, right? I used to love Valentine's, right? Wasn't it like one of the best days in school? And like, especially when you're little, like in first or kindergarten or like 2nd grade, maybe 2. When you're so little that like, of course, you give a Valentine to everyone and nobody's left out. Like, it's such a good holiday. And my teacher is like planning like a little bit of a party where she's having healthy pink and red foods. Wait, you have kids who LARP as Pokemon? When did I say that, Trev? Because did I actually say that? Because I'm starting to lose my mind enough that I could be gaslit. I could be very easily gaslit right now. So, that's a warning, not an invitation. Please note. Cody, welcome in. Thank you for the ticket. How's it going? Also, Anime, welcome in. Thank you for the ticket as well. How are you doing? I used to pretend I was a water Pokemon in the pool. Does that count as LARPing? It depends on how much soul you put into it. On whether the answer is yes or no to that question. I'm getting Chick-fil-A? Chick-fil anti-gay? Haley, welcome in. How are you? It's good to see you, Haley. How are you, Haley? How's your week going? Haley. I literally, for some reason, I must say Haley's name multiple times whenever I see them. Anywhere. I don't know what it is. The way I'm getting cooked by a mod. I mean, let him cook, I think. Are we talking about Steven? Trev, I'm so glad you're using cook. I love the phrase, let him cook. That's a good one. I don't know where that meme originated. I know the picture is of Woody from Toy Story, but is that from Toy Story? The phrase, hold up, let him cook? Eric, that's right. I have decided to rear my ugly head? Wait, what do you mean? What do you mean? Well, it's good to see you. Steven, I saw the Woody Let Him Cook meme on national TV. Did you really, Joey? A stinky week, but I'm feeling better. Is work stinky, Haley? Is that what it is? I'm happy that you're feeling better, though. I've been having, like, a very long week. And, like, at the same time, fast week. Like, I was saying at the beginning of stream that it feels like my days are going simultaneously by fast and slow. Like, the time that I spend at home, not at school, feels like it goes by, like, literally like a snap. Like, it feels like when I get home and I'm not streaming, like, streaming actually helps me feel like I have more time in my evening, which is really nice. But, when I don't stream, it feels like I get home, I, like, rest for a bit, and then I eat, and then I go to sleep. That feels like all I have time for. And then it feels like I'm just going to school immediately after. It feels like I get home from school and I, like, close my eyes, and then I'm going back to school. Is whole let him cook from Toy Story? LMAO, Steven. That's not very kind. In this stream, instead of laughing at people when they don't know something, we kindly share. Kindly. Kindly and quietly. Either is fine, usually Haley, but oh yeah. Sorry for calling you Haley Snaily. Snaily is even better, I think. Haley, that might, I don't know where that ranks. What is Chaska One Spray? Not that LMAO Emmy doesn't know. Please, Steven. Please. Oh, Eric, I got you. If you want to join the Discord, Eric or anyone, please feel free. You just have to be 18 or over, please. Pretty please. Simone, welcome in. How are you doing today? It's good to see you. Yeah, I literally pulled out my first grader voice for saying, in this room, we treat others with kindness. Also, I mean, I thought you said my days are going by fast. It's like, where are we going? That was a good one, Haley. Where are we going? Where are you going? Oh my god. One of my students is going, like, on some crazy boat trip around the islands. And she was, like, so nervous to tell us because she didn't want to miss school. I'm like, can we go with you? Because that sounds really nice right now. I may be like, my days have the zoomies. Well, it's a good thing I meet the requirement to join Discord. Trying to avoid, oh yeah, I mean, definitely don't share your age because also that's against Twitch TOS. But yeah, the parameter on the Discord is there for safety reasons of any minor ever. And for everyone else. Riva, welcome in. Thank you for the follow. How's it going? Good to have you here. Slowly losing their mind? Me. Wait, me, right? Are we talking about me? That I'm slowly losing my mind? Pretty lax day at work. How is Galaxy Droplet? Haha. That took me a second. I was like, what game? What game do you think I'm playing right now, Simone? It's going really well. We finished my minerals collection. But other than that, I think we've killed like 2 Pepper Rexes today. So it's slow progress. But I think we'll be able to look for a new Mr. Chi quest probably on Sunday. I bet it'll refresh and hopefully it'll be a Skull Caverns one. Riva, welcome in. It's good to have you here. I hope you're having a good week. Twitch, I am redacted years old. Michael, did you change your name color? I can't tell if it's my eyes messing with me. Like your name color next to Simone's, because I know that you changed your name color like 2 weeks ago or whenever. But now it looks lighter. Did you change it to be lighter? I'm confused. Shay, welcome in. How are you doing today? Emmy lost her mind 2 years ago. Conveniently. And coincidentally, or non-coincidentally, around the same time that I started streaming. Emmy, you ask about his name color like every day. Okay, sometimes colors look different to me. On my screen. Go stupid, so true, Steven. So true. She lost it watching Groundhog Day 4 days in a row. I mean, that actually is, that sounds like the truth. Every stream I join, Emmy asks someone if they're changed their name color. I look forward to the day she thinks I changed mine. Wolfer, I'm gonna try my best to remember your color. Feels like a rite of passage, except for when it's the same person every stream. And then it's just the one person's rite of passage. I think everyone has something else that I constantly ask them about. That I just forget about, probably. Sometimes blue is orange, you know? So true. Let me cook and pretend to slowly change my colors each stream to make her question her sanity. No, Emmy, this color has been the same for 2 weeks. Wait, no it hasn't. I think I might be able to see the color change in history, in chat history. But I did say I was susceptible to gaslighting today. Okay, no, Michael either didn't change the color or the color is exactly the same. I can't tell. Wolfer, you should change your name color very slightly every stream. Why? Why are y'all so into gaslighting me recently? Privacy, please. Me just scrolling up. Sometimes with like friends, I've scrolled up. I've done a lot of scrolling to see what everyone's first message was in my stream. Dahlia! Dahlia! It's so good to see you. Thank you so much for the raid. Welcome in. Good trans girl, welcome in. This Justin? Oh, that's so smart. This Justin. But I'm guessing your name is Justin. Or maybe it's not, but that's fine too. Thank you for coming in. Rob Clever, hello. Ham Sandwich, hello. Dahlia, of course, welcome in. Alvi, welcome in. Oh, you were playing Nier? I know that Freezy played that. How are you liking it? Also, thank you so much for the follows. The Vady, Good Trans Girl, Amelia, welcome in. Thank you, thank you. Raiders, welcome in. My name is Emmy. I use she, her pronouns. We're playing some Stardew today. I'm literally making the slowest progress known to humankind on my perfection run, but we're having a good time. We're having a really good time. If y'all don't know Dahlia, they're an amazing streamer. Part of the Star Fragments, which is the stream team that Alana and I have co-founded. And yeah, like literally best vibes over there. Thank you so much for the raid, Dahlia. I hope your stream was amazing. It's really good. We're still very early in the game, but it's really fascinating. I know that when I was looking for a new game to add into my rotation, which ended up being Final Fantasy, Freezy suggested Nier, and it looked really, really, really cool. Thank you for that shout out for Dahlia. Again, if y'all don't know them, amazing streamer. Definitely check them out. Also, this Justin, thank you so much for the follow as well. Stardew it. Exactly, Alvi. Exactly. Any fun first messages? Well, oh yeah, so what I was just saying is that Twitch has a feature, like if you're a mod, or obviously if the stream is yours, you can look at someone's chat history. So sometimes with friends, I've looked at theirs. I looked at Kirsty's first message in my stream, and she called me queen. Like, hey queen. And I'm like, oh my god, I literally cannot picture Kirsty ever calling me queen right now. It's like funny stuff like that. Like how things have turned from like formalities, like even though queen isn't really a formality, it kind of is, because you can like say that to someone that you're like less familiar with, to like non-formalities when you get to know people better. Also, Dahlia or anyone that came in with the raid, if y'all need to head out, raid and run, please feel free to do so. If you need to eat, please take care of yourself. Anything that you need. Dahlia, if you were streaming for a long time, please definitely take care of yourself. But yeah, I appreciate anyone being here. I'm going to find a way to change my name color so many times that I'm just going to use up all the hex code. Y'all are evil to me. I always enjoy Emmy doing Palpatine's "do it" because to me it sounds literally nothing like it. You mean the "do it"? Come on. Come on. I sound exactly like him, Wolfer. Yes, Queen, exactly. Isn't that so funny that Kersey called me that? Because I feel like I'm like one of the last persons to ever be called Queen. Like, I feel like that's just like not me. Kersey 2 years ago, hi Queen. Kersey now, I hate your vibe. Exactly. Donut. Donut. Steven, me and Joey saw you from across the bar and we hate your vibe. Aw, poor Steven. I'm gonna go from FF. Oh my god. That would actually drive me nuts. Cause it would just feel like my eyes are glitching. You going for the Palpatine vibes, but ending up sounding like Shia LaBeouf's "do it. Do it." No, it's like, do it. Do it. Queen last name. Thank you, Cody. Coffee. Coffee. Is that how I pronounce it? I don't even remember saying that. Steven knows what he's doing. Oh, poor Steven. Wait. Oh, he said that he didn't like Trev's vibes at Applebee's. I don't know why it's Apple's Bees, though. Is that the Apple store? Are we talking about someone named Apple and their bees? Or does Apple sell bees now and I was uninformed? Because that's very possible, too. I mean, I used to work there, but I don't anymore. I could totally see, like, Apple selling something so pointless and stupid that people would just go nuts for it. They actually did. When I worked there, I forget what it was. It was like an iMac stand. It was like a computer stand or something that for some reason was like crazy expensive, but people actually bought it. Introduce yourself. Apple's Bees. Thank you. Thank you. Welcome in, Apple's Bees. It's so good to have you here. Do I need to contact Mr. Apple again? Yes. I mean, you should get a job at Apple. At Apple's Bees. Instead of the Genius Bar, you just work at a bee bar in Apple. It's just, you're a beekeeper, but inside an Apple store. I went to Applebee's with my best friend on Tuesday. Was it good? I was just saying earlier how the last time I went to an Applebee's was when they were doing $5 pitcher margaritas, and it was not good. I think it was only $5 for a whole pitcher because it was literally just margarita mix and no alcohol. Wait, there are wheels? What? The wheels on the new iMac? Wait, there are wheels? Are there literally wheels? It was an iMac stand? I think you're right, Jordan. But you're a mod and could just make the poll. We love Steven going through the system. What is this poll? Party time, welcome in. How's it going? Oh, what a great, thought-provoking, intelligent poll we have going on here. Me, myself, I'm going for bees. Did anyone ever play Cards Against Humanity? Because I remember they had one card that was like a response card that was literally just bees? Question mark. And I used to think it was the funniest card. I used to think I was so lucky if I got the bees card, and I would use that as a response for everything. This poll got context? Unfortunately, no. Party time. I really, really don't have any context to provide to you that would provide any help for you to answer the poll. Why am I the only person voting for bees? I voted bees. Was it Applebee's that had the giant Capri Sun of alcohol that you could get during the pandemic? Wait, Dahlia, I think it was, right? I mean, that one would wipe me out. Haley, see, you and I are the same. You and I are the same. Cody, please. Bees was an automatic win? Okay, so we all had the same sense of humor, where if we drew the bees card, we were just all cracking up. I somehow ended up with like 2 games of Cards Against Humanity, and I'm like, I don't even want to play that game anymore. Like, what a weird game. Bees always got the biggest laugh in my friend groups. Okay, so we're literally all the same. Emmy has to use her influencer status to throw this poll in the favor of bees. Oh god, you're right. I guess that's why I shouldn't have shared my vote. Was it Katy Perry who accidentally showed who she voted for? And it was a Republican. Like, this past year. I still have one and I haven't touched it in ages. Yeah, last time I was at my parents', my dad was like, do you want this? And it was literally covered in dust. And I was like, no, please. I may have said this here before, but y'all know how sometimes you had to put 2 cards in a sequence? Yeah, once I got a homoerotic volleyball montage starring the Hamburglar. I don't remember you saying that before, Haley. That's amazing. That's one that takes the cake. It made me so happy. That would be pretty amazing. Did you win? I hated Cards Against the Humanity because I never would put what I thought was funny. I would just always put what I knew the person who was judging that round thought was funny. Because that's how you win. It just felt like I was putting a box around myself and my humor that was shaped by the Cartoon Network show Ed, Edd and Eddy that no one else would appreciate. Except for the bees. The bees, that was the one that I actually thought was funny and that was genuinely a big hit with most people. The Hamburglar. Y'all, I want a hamburger. I actually had one last night though. So today I want tacos. Bees? Haley, thank you. Haley, best mod. JK, all mods are great mods. We do not have a favorite because I am an adult and I don't play favorites. Except with my mods, which is Haley. You have to play with like-minded individuals such as ourselves. That would be really fun to play a game like Cards Against Humanity together. That would be chaotic. I guess that's like how Jackbox is. Which, I've played Jackbox like a few times. I remember like when I first started streaming and I had like 3 people watching my stream, so it was safe to play Jackbox on stream. It's like not really that great to play if you have more people because people can come in and be racist and like that's not fun. That definitely kills the vibes in Applebee's that we have going on. But it's fun to play in Discord, which we've played before. Bond me? BBB. So true, Michael. Guys, why does it look like Michael changed his name color again? What is wrong with my eyes? Maybe Michael just chose like a hex code that like is literally just like an optical illusion for just my eyes. For just my eyes. I don't know. P, so true, Eric. We'll just play the online one? Oh yeah, there is an online Cards Against Humanity. The 6-year-old kid that ordered $1,000 worth of Grubhub. Oh, that was me. That's my current mood. My current mood is ordering $6,000. What did he order? That makes so much sense though. Because my first graders are 6 years old and I could definitely see some of them spending that much money and not realizing it. Bork!
Don't know how I missed this earlier. Can't believe it's already been a year.
Bork, that is actually bonkers. Thank you so much for resubbing for 12 months. I appreciate you. I let my pet Bumblebee talk on here? Aw, I wish I had a pet Bumblebee. Bork, thank you so much. I really appreciate you. Thank you for hanging out with me for 12 months. Thank you, thank you. That's quite impressive. I don't know if I could hang out with myself for 12 months. His color is definitely the same. I made sure to note it. Wolfer. Amazing work. Amazing work. Literally me ordering Applebee's on Grubhub tonight. His 6-year-old son Mason decided to make his own buffet of jumbo shrimp, shawarma, sandwiches, boatloads of ice cream, and much more. Okay, so we're the same. Because I would do that. Falafel? Ooh, falafel would be so good right now too. Okay, but literally, I think I am gonna end stream because I am so hungry. But thank y'all so much for hanging out with me. It was a blast. I'm happy I went with Stardew today, even though I was gonna play Final Fantasy. It was just definitely the right vibe for what I have going on. I was just tired. I was just tired. I don't know what I'm trying to say. But yeah, thank you guys so much for hanging out with me. Haven, thank you for putting the socials in the Discord. Y'all are welcome to join and follow me anywhere over there. Again, the Discord, only if you're 18 or over, please. I would appreciate that. I know exactly who we're gonna raid. Kate is going to be playing Stardew Valley, and they're looking for 100 golden walnuts, which is very exciting. We don't get to raid Kate often, but now with like the new time, we will be able to raid them. So I'm excited. Kate is a great streamer. I've known her for a very, very long time. So if y'all don't know her, she does use she, her pronouns. So we can keep that in mind when we go over. She's so funny and just like very, very good vibes. So yeah, I'm excited for y'all to meet her if you don't already know her. Yes, Kate. But let me say goodbye to y'all before we head over. Michael, thank you for being here. Haven, Cody, Max, Party Time, Jordan, Joey, Eric, Kristen, Trev, Flippy, Wolfer, Bork, anyone else that I'm missing, thank you so much for hanging out with me. RMJ, Haley, I appreciate y'all so much. May, I hope you guys have a great rest of your night. I'll be back again on Sunday morning. And no, Haven is for sure the same color. Haven is for sure the same color. We can't do this. The raid's gonna send. But thank you guys so much for hanging out with me. Stay hydrated. Don't get arrested. Stretch your legs. I'll see y'all later. Let's go say hi to Kate. Goodbye. Wait, Haven did change it? Okay, it's gonna send, but I guess I truly cannot trust my eyes. Okay, goodbye.